afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the 2025 Dow Cup Senior Grand Final against Geelong Amateurs and Anglesea. Congratulations to both clubs on making the big dance today, and good luck for the game ahead. I wish to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land we meet on today, the Wadawurrung people of the Kulin Nation, and recognise all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders peoples' unique cultural and spiritual relationships to the land, waters and seas. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. I wish to acknowledge today's umpires who have been chosen to officiate today's game, as well as both clubs' co-coaches and co-captains. So for Geelong Amateurs, our co-coaches are Riley Kershaw and Sam Lloyd. Our co-captains are Harry Kershaw and Liam Cogan. For Anglesea, Coach Jordan Kerris and co-captains James Carr and Jack Walters. I would now like to ask Kelsey Dunlop to come forward to sing today's national anthem, and if you can, please stand.
Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing. Advance Australia fair.
If I can now ask captains from both Amos and Anglesea to come forward to do today's coin toss. Geelong Amateurs with the win. Good luck to both teams.
It's good to see down at Grinda Reserve. The Roos, it had to do it the long way, and 8 games winning streak is pretty good start, to be honest. You'd feel like you got a bit of confidence, but credit to Amos. I think they've only played 2 games in the past month, but they've done it. They've earned the right to be here. It's minor premiers. They should come in as favourites, but it should just be a cracking game of footy.
Absolutely.
Big crowd brewing.
Absolutely. There's no doubt these are the 2 form teams coming in. Obviously, Anglesea with probably an upset of Torquay last week in dominant style too, as you rightfully mentioned. Amos just the one final, the semi-win over Torquay as well. These two have met twice this year. Amos have won both, but not by much, 25 points and 14. But as you rightfully say, Anglesea unbeaten since round 13. Needed a point from Will Batson, a draw in the final round to even make the finals. But since then, they have been superb. It's the first ever Bellarine Grand Final between these two teams, can you believe? And the first final between them since 2018, which is even harder to believe. Amos, of course, were a dominant force through the mid to late 2000s. They won a hat-trick of flags, but haven't tasted the ultimate success since 2016. And as I say, Anglesea without a premiership since 1999. But of course, no stranger to this day. Wilbur were beaten by a very, very good Torquay team last year. So you wouldn't think the occasion is too much for them, considering pretty much half of their team were played in this game last year.
Absolutely. They've definitely got the experience. They'll be better for it this time round. And you just get the feeling that they're hungry, they're determined to succeed. They've got the whole backing of their hometown, as Jack Walters said earlier this week. And, there's just plenty to like from the Roos, and, there's absolute class from Amos. Plenty of their players have played in big stages like this. I remember not too long ago, Jai Shan kicking a miraculous goal at Newtown all those years ago when we last commentated. So, they've got the class and experience, so it just should be an awesome day for Amos and Anglesea faithful here.
Absolutely, yeah. You look at that Geelong Amos team on paper. No games are won there, of course, but on paper, their names, led by Mitch Day, of course, the team of the year full forward, just a behemoth. But Anglesea have got their own danger man in the forward line. Aidan Grass, his first year down at the Roos, crossing from St Joey's, couldn't quite get a full crack at it in the GFL, but has come down to the Bellarine team of the year. He's kicked 80 goals. And has absolutely dominated Spencer, a man you're well aware of. He's kicked 11 goals in his 2 games against Amos so far this year. He's going to be, those 2 forwards, Day and Grass, are going to have a big say on proceedings this afternoon.
Absolutely. They're both going to be pretty prolific today. And, definitely know Aidan from a long time ago playing days back at St Joey's. But it's just good to see him get an opportunity. Like you mentioned, played a lot of reserves footy as a seniors footballer, and you just get the feeling he was after an opportunity, and 80 goals later, team of the year, you can't really ask for much more from the Roos there. Yeah,
been a spectacular first year in blue and white. Bit of history awaiting Anglesea as well. Not only are they looking to snap that 26-year premiership drought, if they were to win today, they'd become the first team since Torquay in 2006, Wilbur, to win a flag from the elimination final. So that would be quite something that just shows you, that's since the league's gone to a top 5, of course, but that would be quite an achievement. So a couple of slices of history awaiting Anglesea if they can get the chocolates today. Of course, this is all brought to you by Red Onion Creative. Thank you for their support. As always, across the AFL Bowen region, the coverage today is brought to you by them, and Dow Chemicals, of course. 41 years of supporting the Bellarine Football Netball League. As the teams huddle up, Spency, just in 30 seconds or so, let's get a tip and a little prediction from you, please.
Oh, gee, I think everyone would love to see the Roos break the drought, but my gut just feels that I think Amos will be just too strong. I just think that a couple of weeks off will be good for them. Torquay were a tough opponent last week against the Roos, and coming from the elimination final, it's going to be very difficult. But I'm not saying they're out of the equation, but I think the Pegs will win by 13 points.
13 points, all right, very good. I just hope it's a good game. It's been a terrifically competitive and close Bellarine season in general. We saw Queenscliff climb up the ladder, one of country footy's tightest competitions going around. So hopefully the game is befitting of the competition as a whole. Today, as I say, the 2 meetings between these sides this year. Round 2, Amos won by 25 points. Round 9, Anglesea, according to Track Watchers, did a lot right, but still lost by 14 points. But as we say, unbeaten since round 13. Anglesea have beaten Torquay, Queenscliff, Drysdale and Newcombe on the run in. And as Will mentioned, Amos just the one game, the semi-final against Torquay in their last month. That was a 39-point win. Lost to Newcombe towards the end of the year as well. But
it was a good response.
Yep, absolutely. So the 2 form teams, as I say, just about ready to go. Good, healthy crowd, as you would expect. And over at the netball as well. Shouldn't forget them. Plenty of netball grand finals, junior and senior today as well. Big day out at Grinta Reserve, Newcombe, for the Bellarine decider between Geelong Amos and Anglesea. Anglesea will be kicking to the left-hand side of your screen as you watch. Amos to the right. Hamish Shepherd and Camden Hutchinson will be the combatants in the ruck to start. That Amos midfield, you look at a VFL best and fairest winner in Tom Gribble in there. Blake Sutterby has played lots of good footy for Newtown in the GFL, as has Joe Mason for St Mary's. And then Jordan Kerris, the inspirational Anglesea star in the middle of the ground. You can't miss him. He's in the lime coloured boots.
Yep.
A little bit of colour through the skin as well, I reckon, Will, which is all right. We love that.
Absolutely.
And Lockie Smith in the pink boots in the middle of the ground as well, and Harry Ling, who's also crossed from the GFL and enjoyed a fantastic first season at the Amos.
Amos also trying to make the double here as well. Their reserves just won earlier before.
Yes.
And a cracking game against Torquay. So if you're a Geelong Amateur supporter watching on the broadcast, you'd be hoping to see 2 from 2.
Absolutely. Margin in that one, Spencer? I didn't quite catch the final margin. Do you know? Am I throwing you under the bus there?
7 or 8 points.
Okay,
from
very good.
Seeing on the scoreboard.
Yep. That is probably the one advantage of them, even though they only have played 1 game in a month. At least they had their reserves still going on the same path, so still able to train together, and their fringe players were able to, still put their case forward in the twos, which is good to see. So we're all in readiness. Great crowd here at Newcombe Grinter Reserve 2025 Bellarine Grand Final about to get underway. Anglesea and Geelong Amos. It'll be Shepherd and Hutchinson in the ruck to start. Shepherd tries to reach it out. He's a strong bullocking figure. Strong tackle on Ferguson, not going anywhere. Former St Joey. Back at his junior club, Riley Ferguson, a silky left footer for those who aren't overly familiar with Amos. First clearing kick from Smith. Goes to half forward. Zeitz just tumbles one. No clean possessions as yet. Orr was dragged off the footy. Bain goes on his hands and knees. Handballs off the logos to Sutterby. Attracts a crowd quickly and dumped right on the AFL Barwon logo. Hardiman to Leeds. There was a whistle. It's going to come back. That attack was stopped, and it is going to Ike Hardiman right on the logos backward of centre wing.
Hardiman's got it now. He's got a short option here. He'll mark at his feet, and the silky left foot. He wants to go to a dangerous ball. It's a great kick. He's found his man. He umbers, sets it to a one-on-one. There's a free kick, whistle blown. It's going the way of the Roos.
It is.
And it's Walters. Got the free kick. I think it was a holding.
Yep, I think you're right. I want to start with the captain just to set the stage. Well, this would be the perfect start for Anglesea.
Absolutely, and that kick from Featon inside to Umbers was incredible, and it just opened up the ground for Walters here. Comes in from about 45 metres. Would be the perfect start for the Roos. Sets for Sale. Looks pretty good off the boot. He's got the first. The skipper strikes, and he puts 6 on the board for the Roos. What a start. Comes
Perfect
in from
start.
about 45
well called,
metres.
Spency. And the captain, Jack
Would
Walters,
be the
of course,
perfect
missed
start for
last
the
year's
Roos.
final series.
Sets for Sale.
With his
Looks
second
pretty good off the
ACL,
boot. He's
which
got
is,
the
terrible,
first.
but he's done
The
done
skipper
great para work to get
strikes.
himself fit. And he's in good form too. That's now his 8th goal in the final series. So he is hitting the scoreboard. And what a start. You talk about setting the tone. That is a captain's goal, if ever there was one. We're back in the middle. Anglesea with the hot start. And now it's Ling with the clearance too. Just a high up and under footy towards Umbers and Weagle. Weagle will be first there. He's a star interceptor, but ripped down off it. Keris, Vagona, wobbles one inside 50. Zeitz copped a bad bounce. Ball bounces on its end. They turn back inside 50. Zeitz goes back with the fly. Got crunched in the back too. Earned himself a free kick. Tom Zeitz. Namos can just settle. Goes short. Finds Toll. Smooth mover out of the back half. They'll look to get it in his hands as much as they can. Jordan Toll plays on. Improves the angle through the hands of Hardman. Couldn't mark. Probably expecting a bit more contact and ended up coming. They go on hands and knees. Sutterby's fighting forward at ground level. Nothing doing. They have a ball up and the ball's forward. Half forward for Anglesea, who are making a good start.
Applying the early pressure here, the Roos. It's good to see. If you're an Anglesea supporter, big contest there. Shepherd just outdid Hutchinson. Out wide now. Masham's got some space. Handballs to Sutterby. He'll get a quick kick forward. Well set behind the ball, but it's got out the back. Pegas with Lloyd. Switching over. Opportunity. Goal squared is left open. Does he get the bounce? Happy to concede there as Harrison. A minor score for Geelong Amateurs. Anglesea lead 1-6. Tamo's just the one behind.
Just copped a bad bounce. Luke Hillier at the wrong time. Bain should earn a free kick and does. It was Carr giving away the free kick. So Amos with a chance to pump it back inside 50. They've got their first score on the board. They trail by 5. Early stages. Opening term grand final. Bain goes long. Off hands. Noffy is first there, the star interceptor for the Roos. It's a poor kick though, over the head of Umbers. Got a finger to it. Here's Weagle from 50, sets it up. Good looking kick. Day's hands are excellent. A vice-like grip from the star goal kicker, and he'll have a chance to nail Amos first.
Just a mistimed kick there from Noffy. He just had to lower the eyes and just missed his opponent. That's what finals footy will do. Pressured mounts, and Well read from Amos there.
Mitch Day for goal 450 in Geelong Ammo's colours. Just been a star in this region. Also for Lara as well, of course. Team of the year full forward again from 30. Has tugged it through for a minor score. Uncharacteristic. Usually a pretty reliable set shot. Ammo's 2 behinds. Anglesea 1 straight 6. 5 minutes gone first term. We wait for the ball to be ferried back. One of the beauties of local footy, Spency.
That's it. Featon's just waiting for it. It might be some Amos players that don't want to give him, young fans that don't want to give him the footy. Love to see it. He'll kick to the broadcast side. Kicks it long. Harrison's got the spot. Good contested mark on Gribble. He's got plenty of space. Wants to go inside, but he's got to go to the fat side of the ground now. And it's marked. Numbers had a good start to the game off the half-forward line. Not a great kick, though. Straight to the man in green. It's
Yeah, it was
green, sorry.
Yeah, no, you were right. First time, poor kick. Green goes with his left foot down the wing, leads with the spoil. Nearly took the mark on the second attempt as well. Through comes Ferguson, was clean at his bootlaces. Bain to Sutterby in some space. Dangerous man to give some to. Went looking for Lloyd. It was well done by Hardman, who got the fist in and then tracks Lloyd towards the boundary. Was careful not to give away a free kick. That was well done by Ike Hardman. A tough matchup one-on-one. Sam Lloyd, the former Tiger. Ball goes out of play, the Ammo's co-coach.
Played a really good role last week against Cooper Hurd for Torquay in that preliminary final.
He did, spot on. Tossed in, Day doing the ruck work this time against Hutchison. Comes to the back, Smith tries to dance through, leads. The ball evaded him. Cries of ball, umpire won't pay anything. The ball's directly in front for Ammo's. About 25 out or so. Golden opportunity for their first. They've waited 7 minutes for it. Day taps it over his head, went looking for Sutterby out of the stoppage, couldn't do it. Kerris, just a slight fumble, gets it now, fumble again, the ball came hot. There was a whistle for a throw, I think, is the decision.
Looks to be.
Yep, going against Tev Noffey.
Kershaw's got it.
And it is Harry Kershaw, the other captain. So one captain at one end does the job, and now Harry Kershaw, Spencer, has the chance to do the same for Amos at the other.
That's it. Their pressure's been immense the last couple of minutes since they've been able to get some forward 50 stoppages, and eventually free kicks can come out of that. Kershaw comes in. Looks pretty good off the boot, and he's got the first for Amos. Both captains have kicked the first 2 goals of the game. Important start for Amateurs.
Taps it over his head, went looking for Sutterby out of the stoppage, couldn't do it. Kerris, just a slight fumble.
1 straight 6.
Gets it now, fumble again, the ball came hot. There was a whistle for a throw, I think. Beautiful, is a decision. Spot on.
Looks to be.
Well, both captains making an early mark. Harry Kershaw, I think we can call him a veteran now. I don't think he's yet 30, but he's played a lot of senior footy.
Yep.
Game 113 today for Harry Kershaw, the skipper, and nails their first. They lead by 2 points. Back in the middle, Sheehan doing some relief ruck work in the middle now for Amos. Ling tracks it back. Kerris, first meaningful touch for him. Off the boot anyway, towards Weagle. Got a case of the fumbles. Tumbled back inside 50 by Everett. Fisted away, comes to ground level. Batson straightens up on the left. And nails it. A hot start for the Roos, and Will Batson with that silky left foot doesn't let himself down or his team. Off the boot anyway, towards Weagle. And the Roos get their second. They're 2 straight 12. Tumbled back inside 50 by Everett. Fisted away, comes to ground level. Batson straightens up on the left.
Times his left boot is just lethal, and he's
and
been
nails
such a great
it.
recruit coming from St Mary's a couple of years ago. Can also play on that fat side wing as well and just run all day, and he's an important cog for the Roos. It's gone up. Good tap from Hutchinson. Sutterby collects. Trying to get to Lloyd. Gets it out to Ferguson. Needs his left boot. Well done from Hardman. Trying to collect now is Hannareth. Ferguson tackled down. Diving ball. Spills out with Kerris. Late raking left boot of Featon to a one-on-one. Well read from Weagle. Took a one-handed mark excellently.
It's a great grab. and then drives it to the outer side. The kick's pretty good to Hillier, who'll run up and down that far side wing all day. Goes inside 50. Good looking kick too. Nearly taken by Maishman. Couldn't reel in the one-hander like Weagle did moments ago. The ball out of play. Inside 50. For Ammo's been a hot start, as you'd expect for a grand final. Anglesea with the lead. 12 plays 8. Opening stages, first term. Hope you're enjoying the call wherever you're watching across the region, across the country even, for those who are interstate looking to track their team. Josh Conway and Will Spence with you on AFLbarwin.tv. Day wins it down, a big fist. Maishman and Ling track it, but the ball beats them in front of a nice, healthy throng of Anglesea fans. The whole town's here, I reckon, Wilbur.
Absolutely, you love to see it.
Be tossed in again, still in front of those Anglesea supporters. Day has front position, wins it down. Kerr was tackled. Sutterby, Maishman, now Hillier. From about 60 out, the ball falls fortuitously for Ferguson. He's inside 50, goes on his right foot to the outer side. That's a good grab, floating across Hardman, who's started this game well, and goes short and finds Harry Ling.
Ling's got it now. Just wants it. Find a nice short kick, and he does. He's got King. He's got Ling to come back. Elects to go. Not a great kick. Luckily for the Roos, they've got time in McGregor Dawson. And he'll go to Ling, and he'll get it back. It's a dangerous ball. It has to be a mark. Good, strong mark there from Noffy. Had to beat 3. He'll get it back to Featon. And he'll get it to a one-on-one. Weagle's in a good spot, and he just out-bodies Walters. Did really well, the Pegasus defender.
Couple of good grabs to start from Dan Weagle. Been a great pickup for Amos this year. Just a commentator's curse there. Turns it over to Featon. Always happens. He's on centre wing. Grinter reserve. Just drives it. It's a firm kick towards Batson, the last goal kicker for the Roos, but the kick was just short of him. Ball out of play. Just inside 50. As you can see, bottom left of your screen. Anglesea leading this one. 2 straight 12. Geelong Amos 1-2-8. 12 minutes gone. Opening term. 2025 grand final.
Hutchinson, King to do battle. Shepherd rather. Keris got it out to young Smith, and it's just tackled there from Maishman. Another stoppage here. Left forward pocket, left side of your screen. 12 and a half minutes gone here. Intense starting at first term here. Shepherd, there's a free kick. It's going the way of Shepherd. Might have been a block, I think. Or is it? It's going to King, actually, for the Roos. And he'll give it off. Top of the square. Looks pretty good. What a kick from Dale Kerr. What an absolute goal there from the left forward pocket. An opportunity for the Roos to take the lead again, and he just took it.
Superb finish from Dale Kerr. Off a step, pretty much virtually no run-up, and flushed it from the paint. Dale Kerr back at the Roos this year. Back at his long-time club from Donald. Had a stint down there with the Wizard Blake Grant. But back and doing some damage in front of goal, as he always does. Dale Kerr, goal 28 for the season. Now nearly 140 games into his Anglesea career. That's a big goal. 3 straight they are, the Roos. They needed a good start, and they've got it. They got the bounce on Torquay last week, and they're doing the same here to Amos at the moment in the big one. Back in the middle, Shepherd. Just a bit of a wrecking ball in the middle. That was a handball over his head from Ferguson, to no one in particular. Keris, his hands were good. Now Kerr, Smith ran into a trouble. Got his handball cleared just. Hillier tumbled a left foot ball. Keris again at ground level. Now Smith tumbling ball, left foot was under the pump. And taken by Zeitz at half back.
Zeitz will kick it out to the outer side. Nice strong mark. He'll play on. Missed his target. Turned over now through Leeds. Grass, he's got his man. It's a one-on-one. Got a good spot, but well done from Zeitz. Did really well. Opportunity for Everett. And it's just to the near side. Opportunities have been aplenty here for the Roos. They've taken them, but not that occasion.
First blemish on the scoreboard. Will Batson again. who floated back inside 50. Had to kick on his non-preferred though, which probably cost him in the end. Zeitz will bring it in for Amos. They trail 19-8 first term. Noffy. Geez, they're good at ground level again. Umber's inside 50. It's good fist coming in. Good pressure from Amos. There's a whistle and it's going Anglesea's way. I think it was for a high free kick. Batson straightens up towards Kerr. Had 2 to beat. Couldn't. Vagona on the right side for him. Smith back to Vagona. Looks for his left foot. His kick was smothered and well done by Harry Orr. Now Hanegraaff to Kershaw. Bursts away on the logos. Chipping ball. Harrison read it best and takes the mark at half back.
Harrison taking 2 intercept marks now. That's not a great kick. Best position was Hanegraaff. Tap down from Hillier. Gribble. Ferguson. Weagle's in trouble with its opportunity now. Hands out from Shepherd. It's a hospital ball for Kershaw and he's wrapped up in a vicious tackle from Smith. It's popped out though. Hanegraaff. Bit of class to Geelong Falcons player. Great kick and Mitch Day did really well. Got front spot. He'll send it inside 50. Lloyd's got a good position. Out the back and he's taken a mark and he'll kick the goal. And Mosley got their second. And it's the co-coach Sam Lloyd who's got their second goal here for the Geelong Amateurs. Anglesea lead 3-1-19 to Geelong Amateur 2-2-14.
Gee, she's a hot start, Wilbur. Very good start. But again, Mitch Day looming large, isn't he? Just those big hands and a beautifully weighted kick to Sam Lloyd.
Absolutely. It was an important mark from Mitch Day as well because it was a dangerous spot to turn it over.
It was a ripper. On the scoreboard for the first time today, Sam Lloyd, the former Tiger and Bulldog, of course. 114 AFL goals, so no stranger to kicking goals on a big occasion. Of course, those Richmond fans would remember that goal after the siren against the Swans all those years ago. There's Shepherd in the ruck. Tried to reef it out, couldn't. Kerris throws a stray boot at it, couldn't collect cleanly. Carr came through quickly. Ball's not going anywhere too fast. Riley was just thrown off it. Smith held his width well. Another left footer for Anglesea. Kicks inside 50 to a dangerous spot. Coming through is Collins. Couldn't get there though. Zeitz. Wheels and goes quickly. The kick doesn't quite work. Bounces off Richmond's chest. Grass just ballied the ball as he tried to snap on the run. The ball floats out on the full to the outer side.
First real opportunity there for Aiden Grassy. Just need to take those chances in a game like this. Tom Zeitz racking the ball up at the moment in the back half. He'll dispose to that outer side. Big contest. Flew was Hardman. Out the back now. Hanegraaff has looked good early. And it's a nice kick. He finds Day. He gets it back. And he'll hand over the top. Harrison Orr can set sail from 50. Does he get the bounce? Lloyd. Best position. Kicks off the ground. What an effort from the Roos in Leeds. And he concedes it behind. Did really well, did Sam Leeds. Was out of position on Sam Lloyd and played it particularly well.
He did. You can already see they're really trying to isolate Sam Lloyd inside 50, getting Day a bit higher up the ground than you would normally see. As we brought in by McGregor Dawson, who dances inside Day or tries to and does, escapes his clutches. And kicks it as far as he can towards Shepherd and Ling. It was a good contest by Ling, who was giving away a lot of size to the Pegs ruckman. Ball's on the outer side. Centre wing. 3-point ball game. Anglesea's way. 3-1 plays 2-3. Tossed up. Hutchison wins it for the Roos. Comes to ground level. Smith lurking. Another stoppage. Just running through those goal kickers. If you're just tuning in on the live stream, Jack Walters, Batson and Kerr for the Roos, and Harry Kershaw and Sam Lloyd the last for the Amos as Kerris takes a free kick.
Kerris has given it off. The Roos on the outer side. Umbers has kicked it inside 50, but there's a free kick. It's going the way.
Going back to him, I think.
It is. Is it a downfield?
No.
It's going to Hutchinson.
Hutchison, in fact, yep.
There was a bit of off-ball action from Kerris and Gribble. I think that's what the free kick was for earlier. As Hutchinson sets inside 50. It's a shallow ball, but is it a mark?
It is.
It is.
to
Noah Collins.
Noah Collins, yeah.
What a mark. It just dropped short. I think Zeitz misread it, and Collins was in the best spot for it.
Superb grab. It looked like it almost hit the ground, didn't it? It was a funny
Very
looking ball,
innocuous.
but umpire Errol Burns on the spot. And Errol, I can tell you, Spencer, he is a stickler for the rules. He will not miss a thing today, Errol. All over it.
Collins comes in, looks pretty good. Sneaks it home. Anglesea have got their fourth. It's a good start. 4-1-25. They lead at Geelong Amateurs. It's 2-3-15. 20 minutes gone.
Yeah, little 10-point buffer for the Roos. They could not have dreamt of a better start. And a nice even spread, which is what you want. Aidan Grass, who's kicked 80 goals this year, yet to hit the scoreboard, of course. So it's a great start for the Roos. 20 minutes played, so entering red time of this first term. Kerr's wrapped up in the middle of the ground by Shepherd, who's getting his hands dirty early, as you'd expect. Tossed up, still pretty much in the middle of power core oval. Winter reserve, as the traditionalists would call it. On by feet and Ling and Kerris bursting through to centre half forward. Gross does well against Grass, who soccers it forward. There's some half-hearted appeals for deliberate. I don't think that'll be paid. And the ball will be tossed in inside 50 for the Roos, who lead this one by 10 points. 21.5 gone opening term.
Hutchinson, Shepherd to do battle. It's been a good start early from the two ruckmen. Thrown up. Shepherd won the tap. Straight out of bounds in front of that daisy sign there. Another stoppage here for the Roos. Forward half territory's been their way the last 5 minutes. Crowd starting to build at the moment. Looking really good from both clubs. You love to see it down here at Grinner Reserve. Shepherd had best position. Knocked down from Smith. Tackled over the top there. From Dale Kerr, the experience has been awesome. If you missed earlier, he kicked an incredible goal from the left forward pocket.
Yep, he did. He started well. The veteran Roo, here he is again on cue to Kerris, who hasn't been at his cleanest to start. Strong, firm tackle by the Pegs, and we'll do it all again as the game sort of hits its first lull of the afternoon after a pretty intense start, as you'd expect, to any final, let alone a grand final. Vergona forced to kick on his right foot. Gribble tries to escape clear and does. Haven't called his name much to start the list of medalists. And there was a hold going the way of Sam Leeds. Take his kick from outside 50. You'd say it's just beyond him. He's a defender. Doesn't see the goals too much.
He was looking for feet and for the hands.
Yeah, he was. He looks like he's gone back behind his mark, but I still think it's just beyond him. And he does. Sets it up towards the pocket. Fist comes down. Gribble first on the scene for Ramos. He goes very short. Not his best kick. Kershaw was terrific at ground level, but his handball misses Luke Hillier. And the ball out of play. Still at half forward for Anglesea.
Hot contested footy here. Players would be happy to just have a couple of stoppages at the moment. Shepherd and Hutchinson to do battle once again. Hutchinson had best position. Kershaw ducked the tackle. Batson underneath it with Kerris. And it's going to be a free kick going Batson's way. He'll wheel and go in that left boot. Good pressure from Amos. Has he marked that? No, he hasn't. From Grass. Out the back now. It's holding the footy. What a tackle. From the Roos, it looks like it's Harrison Ling. It is. He's had a great start.
He has. But amazingly, Wilbur hasn't kicked a goal this year in his 19 games. What a time to do it.
That's it. Comes in just inside 50. Would be the perfect start for the Roos. Looks pretty good off the boot. It's got the legs. Anglesea have got their 5th. What a start. Buzz just alluded that he hasn't kicked a goal all season, and he's got that, and what a time to do it. Anglesea lead 5-1, 31 to Geelong Amateur 2-3, 15. The perfect start.
Absolutely, and it's almost getting to the stage where if you're an Amos supporter or a player, you wouldn't want to concede another before the quarter-time break. Anglesea are firing on all cylinders. No real breeze to speak of, so either end won't be really favoured this afternoon. It's just good football from the Roos, who started this one terrifically. Now Carr bursts off the wing to half-forward. Kogan read it best. In front of Smith, takes the diving mark. At half-back, Liam Kogan. A veteran now, a bit like Kershaw, been around forever but not very old. As Bain goes short. Hanegraaff played every game at the Falcons this year, as Will alluded to. Back into the team. His first game since round 14 at this level. Weagle, a pretty much true centre-half back. Flicks it wide. They look to work it around Toll. Just found Hillier. Went to reach down low to get it. Toll keeps running and marks on the wing. Underneath the scoreboard, which reads 5-1 to 2-3 Anglesea's way. 25, nearly 26 minutes gone. Opening term. Toll improves the angle. Finds a lot of the footy off half-back. Goes to half-forward. Little juggle from Hanegraaff. Does well at ground level. Gets his handball clear. Tumbled forward by Ferguson towards Day. Coughed it up. McGregor Dawson to Kerris. And now Harrison. Forced to kick off a step. Down to the wing. But reading it best and a good mark is Kogan.
Kogan now to repel back inside 50 for the Amos. Haven't had much territory for a while. Shallow ball. Hutchinson overrun it. Anglesea fans played for a free kick. Out the back now. Raking handball. Hanegraaff has to be clean. He was. It's not going to be it's going to be at 15 metres. Play on. Handball out. Hutchinson. Hardman. Spoiled. Pressure from Amos is mounting. Harrison Orr's underneath there. Ling gets it out of the defensive 50. And well read from the Geelong Amateurs defender over there. Yeah. Looks to be Toll.
It is Toll, who drives it back inside 50. Dangerous kick. Some more appeals for a free. Nothing doing. Hardman again being busy out of the back half. That's got to be a push to Grass, who was shoved in the marking contest. He goes quickly inboard. Pokes one to Smith. He's a left footer, as we know. Team of the Year member this year. He just calms things down for the time being. They work it to the outer side. McGregor Dawson. Slicing ball is good and Grass's hands were better. Takes the mark inside the boundary. In no hurry. The nice little buffer. Nearing quarter time. Aiden Grass yet to hit the scoreboard. His team have kicked 5. Good signs if you're an Anglesea supporter. Goes inside 50. Gross with the big fist, but Anglesea at ground level. Inside 50 they go. Zeitz was forced to spoil from behind. Did a pretty good job and then lays the tackle. But the ball is camped inside Anglesea's forward 50, pretty much directly in front.
The transition from the back half Anglesea has been really solid, being able to use that 45. There's a free kick for a high. Look to be going in the ruck. It's going the way of Shepherd. Been a strong battle between him and Hutchinson to start this first quarter. He'll kick to the boundary side to go safe. Out wide there was... It's just got knocked out of the bounds from James Card, the skipper.
So, dying stages of this opening term. Anglesea with 5 goals to start it. A brilliant start from the boys in blue and white. Looking to snap a 26-year premiership drought. Tossed in, Sheehan has front position for Ramos against Hutchison, who goes to work at ground level. Smith tumbled it forward. Ling's hands were good. Now Batson drives it inside 50 to the hot spot and it works. Just falls fortuitously almost. They'll have another shot. It is Walters, the captain, who started the procession inside the first couple of minutes with the opening goal. Now has a chance to bookend the first term with what could be the last goal of it. Jack Walters on the runway. Was shattered to miss out last year with his knee injury. Back in this year, drives it from 55, gives it a good ride. It's to the teeth of goal. Stayed in just and then rushed through for a minor score. 5 goals to the Roos.
Weagle now to kick out of the back half. Amo's under a lot of pressure at the moment. And he'll just kick it as far and long as he can to that pocket side. As the siren sounds at quarter time, Anglesea with a fast start. They lead 5-2, 32. Geelong Amateur 2-3, 15.
Welcome back. Second term about to get underway as the team split from their huddles. The 2025 Bellarine Grand Final, all thanks to Dow Chemicals. 41 years of supporting the Bellarine Football and Netball League, and it's Anglesea with the hot start. 5-2, 32, plays Amos 2-3, 15. Walters, Batson, Kerr, Collins and Ling, the goal kickers. Harry Ling, his first of the year, can you believe? And for the Amos, Harry Kershaw, the skipper, and Sam Lloyd, the co-coach, hitting the scoreboard for Amos. But it was all Anglesea to start that one. Jack Walters started things well with the goal inside the first couple of minutes. And from there, they enjoyed the bulk of play as we wait for the last remaining fans to make their way off Grinter Reserve. Interesting to see if there's any tactical changes. Doesn't look like there's any so far from an Ammo's point of view to try and get themselves back into it. I think we're just about ready to go as all the supporters make their way off the ground. Just repeating that score that you can see on the bottom left of your screen. 5-2 plays 2 goals 3. Anglesea's Wade looking to win their first premiership in 26 years. Ammo's, their wait has been a bit shorter, just the 7 for them. The first Bellarine Grand Final since losing to Torquay. Pretty much all ready to go, I think. Just expertly padding here while we while we wait. Should be ready to go. The first voice you hear when the ball is thrown up will be Will Spence. Anglesea leading this one. 5-2 plays 2-3.
Start of the second quarter as the rain comes down as well hard, which is what we love to see. A bit of wet weather footy out wide for the Amos. Inside 50 from Hillier. Big contest from Day. Front spot there was Lloyd. And it's happy to concede. You'd be pretty happy if you were an Anglesea supporter right now, leading by a couple of goals with tough conditions potentially for the remainder of the game here. Best position here was Shepherd. Tap straight down. Overrun it was Sutterby. Quick kick forward. Good tackle from Hardiman. He's had a good start to this game. Done a really nice job on Riley Ferguson early here.
Tossed up. Shepherd and Hutchison. Hutchison with the left paw. Down to ground level. The rain continues to fall. Nice quick burst just on the siren. Ball out of play. You're spot on, Spencer. If the rain does stick around, you'd love to be the team in front, that's for sure, and that's Anglesea at the moment.
Wind looks to have picked up a little bit as well.
Yep, it does. Keep an eye on that. Shepherd has best position, went looking for Sutterby, couldn't find him, who was accosting Kerris. Forced the fumble. Now Maishman on the outside, drives on inside 50, went looking for Ferguson through his legs. Strong tackle on McGregor Dawson, who tried to get it clear to Featon. Did. Looping handball out of trouble. They did that well. McGregor Dawson dances clear from half back and then drives it long and strong to the wing. Weagle was there. Dominant in the air as always. The ball out of play on the heart of centre wing. 32 plays 15. Opening stage of second term.
Well fisted over there from Grass as well. Just the little things to get his game going. He hasn't yet hit the scoreboard, but you expect it's coming soon. Tap forward from Shepherd. Strong tackle from Ling. Got the handball out and a kick off the ground for Masham. A couple extra metres always helps. And Green happy to concede over the boundary line. Right forward half pocket here for Amos. hoping to continue this forward half momentum here, keeping some forward half pressure. Trying to pick it up out there with Amos. McGregor Dawson, handball, Batson, left boot, Weagle in a really good spot, and that's a great mark. Had to take the mark. It was a difficult position with that potential half volley impeding.
Yeah, it was a good mark. Read it best in front of Umbers. Drives it to the wing. Vergona was first there. Ling was upended. Ferguson came bursting through. Now Gribble, was he caught high? Nothing doing to the umpire. Ferguson again tracks it back. Once again, the ball out of play. The rain looks to have subsided for now. It was just a quick little downpour to make things nice and greasy at the start of the second term. Tossed in underneath the scoreboard, which still has Anglesea in front. One down, Ling goes fighting for it with Maishman at ground level. Bit of tunnel ball. Comes out eventually. Zeitz read it best, got his handball clear. But some strong tackling from a couple of Roos, including Everett. Another stoppage at half forward for them.
Hardman to do battle. Shepherd got the tap out. Quick kick from Amos on that outside wing. Good contest from Green. Unreal tackle from the Roos. Got a clever kick to Hanegraaff. That might be holding the footy. It is. The pressure's mounting here from the Roos. Harrison Ling's tackling pressure has been immense to start this match in the first half. Setting the tone early for the Roos. He squares it inside. Nice mark from Umbers. He's looked classy on the half forward line. He'll go short. He's got the skipper, Carr. Alexi go wide. Got plenty of time. McGregor Dawson. He'll get onto that left boot. It's Featon rather. Sends it inside 50 to the teeth of goals. Good contest from Walters. Out wide now, Masham. Dangerous ball. If he can collect, it's important. Hutchinson. Well read from Amos. Zeitz, I think, kicking it out of the back half. Good strong mark from Day. And Amos are pressing here.
Day goes quickly to half forward. Well done by the Anglesea defence and Tev Noffy. The ball out of play. Looked to get on the quick break there, Amos, but Noffy's a hard man to avoid. Star interceptor. Averages 6 a game. 6 of those a game, intercepts that is. After crossing over to the Roos for this year. Sutterby tries to charge his way through. Couldn't, only as far as Vergona. Now Smith holds his width so well. Goes to half forward, not his best kick. And Gross takes the mark. Kogan, still in his back half. Comes to the broadcast wing and Bain stretches and marks. Goes quickly. It's a poor handball. Toll has time to butter up. Back to Bain on the logos. Goes short and finds Riley.
Riley's got it now. Just about true centre wing here for Ramaders. Sets it to the left forward pocket. Big contest here from the Roos. Well read from Ferguson. That left boot. Can he find Day? Yes, he can. He handballs over the top. And Gribble can finish it off. Amos get there first for the quarter. An important one against the Tide. Anglesea lead 5-2, 32. Amos 3-3, 21. A great response there, Buzz. They absolutely needed that one, and a nice cheeky one for Tommy Gribble out the back.
Spot on. Yep. Well called, Will. And it was that quick ball movement again. You can see early stages of this second term. They're looking to move the ball a bit quicker, whether it's by hand or foot, and it worked a treat there. They got out the back. How was the front and centre from Ferguson? Just so clean and dependable. It was brilliant at half forward to set up that goal. We're back in the middle. Amos strike first blood in this second term. Here comes Gribble. It lays a strong tackle on Umbers, who's never afraid to stick his head over it. Comes up from half forward. Have a stop. He's just close to the centre circles. 3-3 plays 5-2. You can see that score bottom left of your screen thanks to Red Onion Creative. Shepherd tries to take it out of the ruck, but wasn't allowed to go anywhere by Hutchinson, as those two will do battle again. Kerris and Sutterby waiting at ground level. A couple of bulls there. And these first two players you'll see in front of the ruckman. Trying to charge through was Everett. Couldn't get a clean grasp on the footy. Kerr can. Kicks his non-preferred left towards Grass on the stretch. Comes clear. Can he get the good bounce? He couldn't. Just straddling Kogan as Walters comes in. Grass keeps the ball in the forward pocket. Hands off. Leaky kick his second. He's gone from no goals for the year to 2 in the granny. And it's the Roos with a quick response. They're 6th of the afternoon. Amos with Gribble struck to start things off, but Harry Ling with his second. And Anglesea 6th, 6-2-38. Geelong Amos 3-3-21. 8 minutes gone, second term of the grand final.
His ability to just get forward at the moment, Harrison Ling's been pivotal for the Roos. And as you've mentioned, Buzz, 2 goals in this grand final without kicking any before that in the home and away season. It's dangerous signs. Tap forward now from Shepherd. Quick kick out to Green, and there's a free kick. It's going the way of the Roos. Kerris getting involved with Gribble, it appears. Hutchinson's going to be the recipient of the footy. Taking some time to get it back, which has allowed Amos to get numbers behind the footy. He'll want to give the hands off. McGregor Dawson now will kick it far and long to a dangerous spot out the back. Needs to be quick here are the Roos. King under pressure now. And Zeitz, I believe, happy to concede out the back there.
First bit of push and shove, really, wasn't it? Of the grand final, been pretty well behaved to start. So the ball's deep inside Anglesea's forward 50 here. They got the quick response through Ling to just renew their buffer. Hutchison with the clever tap, and now Kerris inside 50 towards Grass on the stretch. Well done by Gross. Got the fist in. Had some help from Zeitz as well. To be tossed up straight in front of the big sticks for Anglesea. Grass is getting his hands to the footy, just yet to pluck one fully, but he doesn't look far away. Suddaby got an important tackle in. Dragged off it. Ball comes towards Anglesea goal square, but nothing doing. Comes wide to Bain, who's ahead of Collins. Gathers quickly. The 2 long sleevers go to work. That's Harry Orr, who tries to get clear of Gray and did. Back to Bain. He's got Kershaw waiting all by himself in the middle and does. And Lloyd spreading to the outer side.
Lloyd's got it now. Amos running in waves. Lloyd, nice fake handball. Goes out now. Opportunity for the Amos. Kick here from Hillier. Can he set for sail? It looks pretty good off the boot. He's got it. Amos have striked again. An important piece of play. What an effort from the 2 long sleeves there, and Bain and Orr on the half-back line. I think Spiro Lesios did a really good job out of the back half there as well, Buzz.
He did. Beautiful long-range kick from Luke Hillier. 6-2-38. Anglesea, Amos 4-3-27. A couple of goals for Amos to start this second term. 10.5 gone. Hope you're enjoying the call on AFLbarwin.tv. Amos with a couple of important strikes. We're back in the middle. Sheehan goes to work with Hutchinson, who looks a bit proppy after landing there. We'll keep an eye on that. Suddaby goes to work as always at ground level. Not allowed to go anywhere by Kerr. Do it all again as 11 minutes tick by. Been a high-scoring grand final to start. Let's hope it stays that way. The rain has now stopped after that quick little downpour for the siren. Kerris just fumbled a handball towards Zeitz. Hillier, the goal kicker's first there, was clean too. Riley was caught high. And there's a free kick going to Hillier before that anyway. No, it's going Anglesea's way, in fact.
I think it was a throw from Hillier they paid.
It goes to Kerr. Has to kick quickly. He was pushed as he kicked. Clean bowls everyone. They gallop out of defence. High ball. Fisted down. Carr. Smith. Kerris just had a fresh airy. Now Orr straightens up. His kick evades, leads. Maishman's waiting. Geez, Noffy is wrenched to the ground right on the Dow Chemicals logo, and he's pinned for holding the ball. A strong tackle by Joe Maishman. Mitch Day will be the recipient of the free.
Day. Important kick inside 50. Green there. Front spot now, Hardman. Pressure from Hanegraaff. Handball out to Hardman. He's just kicked it straight to the opposition man. It's Mitch Richmond. Riley Richmond rather. He'll kick it inside 50 out left boot. Hop top of the square. Oh, it was a good effort from Josh Sheehan. He's pinged him. He's got hands to that footy, but it's hit the deck, and I think he's called it for holding the ball.
Yep.
Hot footy at the moment, and Will Batson will be the recipient.
He's got feet and running wide for him, but Amos are onto it. So Batson will be forced to go to the outer side. Takes a liberty of a bounce. He's got some space to work into. Got a couple of mates on the outside too. Uses them now. Chipping ball to Collins. Misses him. Hanegraaff. It's been good. The Falcon goes short. It's a dangerous kick to Ferguson, who went looking for the free kick. Nothing doing. Hardman goes short. Vergona on the right side for him. He's a left footer. His hands were good, but Collins just got a case of the fumbles at the wrong time. Goes to work at ground level. Tries to butter up and does. Vergona got his handball clear. Umbers had a little fumble as well. The ball greasy after that little downpour. Weagle just clears a space with some hands. And, geez, another hold in the ball decision. That was a very hot one. We'll be going Amo's way.
Walters looks a bit sore there as well. Might have to keep an eye. Potentially an ankle got caught underneath that tackle from Hanegraaff. He's told to play on. Kicks it to true centre wing. Front spot there was Green. Out the back now, the Roos. Important ball here. What a grab. Umbers has been good. He'll give it off. Batson on his non-preferred. Inside 50. Kerr's out the back. Front spot for Kershaw. And now Hillier. And he can find Orr in an important position. And he'll elect to go to Sam Lloyd, but he's missed his man.
On the full.
On the full.
Yeah, Harry Orr was the man. He won that one back. Had some time and space to work into, but just missed his coach, Sam Lloyd. Anglesea can drive it forward again. Sheehan's got the run and jump at it. Couldn't mark, but gets a free kick for an arm chop. Josh Sheehan looks inboard immediately. Nothing in there, so just goes for distance. To half forward. Kershaw was there. Caught in a strong Noffy tackle. Got his handball clear, says the umpire. Kerr goes to work at ground level. Strong tackle, pick up by Green, excuse me. Now Maishman on his non-preferred left. To half forward, the ball gets out the back. That's a strong mark by Ferguson.
Giving up a lot of height as well on Gray.
He was. Very good hands from Riley Ferguson. Not blessed with a lot of height, but did well there. He's right on his range. He's a left footer. He's a nice kick. Can he be a long one? Doesn't look overly confident, so just sets it up to the hot spot. Comes clear. Angus's defence held firm. Comes to ground level. Riley with the quick snap. Couldn't get it on target through for a minor score. They go to 4-4, 28. 10-point ball game. Angus's way.
Featon to do the kick-in duties again. He's playing an important role for the Roos out of that back half. Hamo's trying to take some opportunities at the moment. They've had a lot of the forward 50 half here, I reckon, Buzz. I'd love to know what the inside 50 count is. As Featon kicks out wide. Big contest here to be won. Zeitz there to pick it up. Kicked it off the ground. Handball out the back from Walters. Gribble can collect if he's clean. Good strong tackle coming through now. Was all. Umpy happy to have the balls. We've got some scuffle going out the back, and I think it's Gribble.
Yeah, Gribble and Ling, and they paid a free kick.
Yep.
Going the way of Tom Gribble, a Lister medalist. Drives it inside 50. Numbers with the Roos. Leads. Does well. Smith. His trusty left boot. Not so trusty this time. Weagle with the intercept. So good in the air, Dan Weagle. His kick not his absolute best. Sheehan did pretty well to keep it alive. Hanegraaff steps through some trouble. Did really well. They've got some runners on the outside. Riley, can he dance clear? Was just held on to as he got rid of the ball. Sutterby tries to charge through. Was caught. Ball comes to ground level. We'll have a ball up straight in front of the Amos goal, who are pressing. 10 points behind. 17 minutes gone. Second term.
That's it. You get the feeling a goal's coming from the Amos, but Anglesea fighting hard here. Tap down from King. Out the back now. Hardiman, important kick here. It's a dangerous ball. Can Weagle collect? Well done from Umbers. Kick off the ground. Attacking was Riley. Quick kick forward from Hanegraaff inside 50 or flying contest. Read it well. Trying to collect now as leads, and he'll repel out of the back half. But it's defended strongly here from Amos. It's inside 50. I think that's a mark from...
Great grab. Great grab from Carr, who read it best. And they look to move it quickly. Batson, been everywhere, goes to another left footer in. Smith, who reels in a nice one-hander. He plays on quickly, directs traffic. He's got Keris inside 50. One-on-one, can this captain mark? He's not known for his aerial work. Comes out the back. Amos with the numbers. Gross, just under pressure. Handball towards the boundary now. Do we call deliberate? No. Benefit of the doubt, according to the umpire. He was under the pump, Dan Gross, so benefit does go his way, but Anglesea now doing some attacking inside 50. It'll be tossed in. Sheehan and Hutchinson. Hutchinson won it down. Notling again for his third. Right to the line. Is it through? Was it touched? No, he's got three, Harry Ling. A triple treat for Harry Ling. He's having a brilliant game of footy. The Anglesea recruit, and they extend their lead to 16 points. 7-2-44. They lead Amos 4-4-28.
Time and time again you see in games of footy, clubs just continuing to get inside 50s and just not being able to take their opportunities, Buzz, and then you just see the opposition just repel out of the back half, and all they need is one inside 50 for a goal sometimes, and we've seen it there. Shepherd now taps it forward. Smith in there with Maysham. We'll do battle again. Forward push here from Sheen. He's given a free away to Hutchinson. He cannot believe it. And Rooser giving it off with Hutchinson to feet and on his left boot. Inside 50. What an effort from Collins. Gets onto his right boot. Dangerous ball inside 50. Alessios had to take a nice mark, and he did.
Yeah, it was nearly a goal-saving mark. It looked to be heading on target, and there's a 50 call. I think it was against Walters for doing something on the mark he shouldn't have been, so just a bit of a pressure reliever for Amos. That's nearly 50.
He's got it again.
It's an 100-metre penalty, and it was there, to be fair. Everett was just... a bit unawares, to be honest, and ran through the middle of the mark. So the fullback, Spyro Alessios, who has only got the 7 goals in his career and none this year, has a chance to kick a big one for Amos thanks to a 100-metre penalty. He's directly in front. He won't get many better chances to kick one either. He's directly in front. Distance won't be a problem, just a matter of accuracy. And he comes, the fullback goes forward and hangs it out to the right-hand side. For a minor score, 4-5-29 Amos. Anglesea 7-2-44. It's all thanks to Dow Chemicals, 41 years of supporting the BFL.
Featon to do the kick-in duties once again. Amos, some missed opportunities. You get the feeling here, Buzz. He'll kick it out to that outer side wing. Best position there from Noffy, and he'll wheel and go immediately. He's missed his target though. And Amos on his left boot there, Coggan. Oh, what a fly.
Noffy again.
It was Noffy, yep. Happy to take some time. Elects to go forward. It was a mongrel of a kick and fortuitously found Hutchinson. And they've gone inside 50. Grass out the back. If he gets to sit, gets the handball forward. Strong tackle from Amos. Gets out the back with King. Grass on his right boot. Just couldn't get it to work enough.
The first score of the afternoon for the star Anglesea goal kicker. 80 goals this year. Yet to kick one this afternoon, which is probably a good thing if you're an Anglesea follower or player. That's for sure. You've kicked 7 and been good, and they're number one man inside 50. Yet to kick one as Toll plays on for Amos. Out of fullback. Goes for distance to this broadcast side. Riley's got the sit and marks. He's shedded the long sleeves from last week. Goes high up and under the wing. Gribble had to sit and wait. Harrison back into the team today from that hammy. The elimination final wrapped up. As that frenetic pace of the first term has been traded for a bit more of a methodical approach in this second term. Ling ripped to the ground. Got one high for his troubles. Shepherd, who is never afraid to throw that frame around. Harry Ling has got Anglesea's last 3 goals. He kicks from the wing. Goes short. Collins. Not much ahead of the footy for him, so he's forced to hold it. Got Vergona in the middle if he wants. He thought about it. Instead goes shorter still to his co-captain, Walters, who also looks for Vergona but thinks better of it. He plays on. He'll just kick to half forward. Broadcast side. Umbers has to sit and wait. Comes to the back of the pack. Numbers with the ruse. Keris came charging through. Had one on his hammer immediately. Comes to ground level. Hanegraaff tried to dance through. King. Umbers on the turn. I reckon it's good. The Roos have got 8. And it's getting to a nervy little margin for the Pegs. Simon Umbers with his first goal of the afternoon. Averaging a goal a game, and he's got one in the grand final. 8-3-51 Anglesea lead. Ammo's 4-5-29.
Anglesea's pressure inside 50 has just been immense at the moment. They've been pressing hard, and Umbers has looked pretty good across that half-forward line, as you've mentioned, Buzz. You get the feeling if Anglesea get another goal here, there could be some questions asked from the Pegs. But you also get the feeling there's a response from them. Such a classy outfit. We do battle. Just run it out of the ruck, did Sid Shepherd rather. Handball from Green. Or over the top. Sheehan just kicked it into the man on the mark of Featon. And a great kick out to I think it was Dale Kerr, and they've given a 50-metre penalty away there, Dan Weigel. Don't think he stood for what the umpire asked. Kerr unloads outside 50 to the teeth of goals. Fisted over there from Dan Gross.
They're attacking well. Anglesea, that's for sure, enjoying some time in forward half. Toll to this broadcast side. Green. Mark or a free kick, take your pick. Up against McGregor Dawson. Goes on his left boot. Just chipping ball. It's not a great kick. Sutterby has to sit and wait against it. Day was at ground level. Maishman chiselling left foot ball was nice. That's his non-preferred too. Found Gribble. Has he overlapped with Maishman, who's right on the boundary. Forced to go back inside with his handball, and it wasn't great either. Ferguson had to be clean and was. Kerr was on his hammer. Wrapped up, will have a ball up. Just forward of centre wing for Amos, who trailed this one. 4-5 plays, 8-4. Entering time on in this second term.
Hutchinson had best spot. Tapped it straight down to Maishman on the left foot. Kicked inside 50. Hillier there. Well done from McGregor Dawson, and he'll get it out to Leeds. He's got to play on quickly. He does. He had no one to give it to. Weigel in best position. Has a paddock if it can stay in bounds. It's gone out of bounds. You'd think they've given it insufficient intent, and they have. Weigel now. Looking to go inside 50. Hackers assemble. Flying high over the back from the Roos. Keris in there tackling on Sutterby. And it looks like we'll have another ball up. 26 minutes gone. Anglesea leading by 23 points.
Ideally love one here, Amos. Just to calm some half-time nerves. Umbers tried to dance through, or looking for Bain. Carr, was he caught high? I think he was. Be a free kick to the Anglesea co-captain. Gribble not happy with the attention from Leeds. Nothing doing, so Carr plays on. Still in his own back half, goes very wide. Finds his coach, Keris. He's looking for a short option. He's in no hurry with that buffer they're holding towards half-time. He goes short, finds Everett. He also goes behind his mark and in no great hurry. He has Featon. That silky left foot. Got Harrison on in the middle if he wants. Ignores that. Just wants down the line and some distance. Gains another 5 by playing on and then drives it to half forward. It's a big pack assembling. That's a good mark by Gross. At half back, he plays on quickly, goes inboard. It's a good kick to Gribble. The former Werribee star has Ferguson through the middle of Grinter reserve to half forward. Nice looking kick and finds Bain.
Bain's got it now, and he's got Green in the pocket. Needs to be a good kick. It's a half volley to him. Green dances one. Can he finish on the left? He does! What a goal! Left foot banana. An answer that Amos desperately needed late in this second quarter. And what a finish from their star forward in Charlie Green. Anglesea leading 8-4-52 to Geelong Amateur 5-5-35 thanks to Red Onion. An important time to strike here, Buzz.
Absolutely. Didn't they need that? A 30th goal of the year, and I dare say he hasn't kicked a better one. Charlie Green than that. Beautifully called, Will. Nice little check side on the left boot. He's a natural left footer, but still a tough finish. And on the stroke of half time, Amos have got a desperately needed one. 5-5 plays 8-4, and they get the clearance too. Sutterby on the turn to centre half forward. Nearly reeled in. Couldn't mark Featon. Put on enough pressure. Sheehan was ripped off it. Hanegraaff got his hands clear. Featon was upended. It was a big tackle, but there's a free kick being paid for high contact. And Featon will take the relieving free kick. Right on half time. We've got a ball game in the 2025 BFL Grand Final. It's Anglesea with the halftime lead, 8-4-52, leading Amos 5-5-35. Just running through those goal kickers for the second term. Gribble, Hillier and Green for the Amos. Green, that last one of the term, and Harry Ling with a couple for Anglesea and Simon Umbers. We're well set. It's Anglesea in front in the decider at the main break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Welcome back wherever you're watching to AFL Barwon TV. Thanks to Red Onion Creative and Dow Chemicals supporting the Bellarine Football League for the last 41 years. And we've got a cracker in the 2025 decider. It's Anglesea who lead it. 8-4-52 to Geelong Amateur 5-5-35. The goal kickers for the Roos in jumper order. If you're looking at a record, Umbers, Collins, Walters, Harry Ling has 3. Batson and Kerr all singles, and for the Amos they're also all singles. Kershaw, Gribble, Hillier, Green with arguably the goal of the grand final, a beautiful left foot check side, and Sam Lloyd early in the first term. It was Amos who made the early running in that second quarter, kicked 2 early ones, but Ling with a couple of his own and their numbers towards the end, getting them a nice 17-point buffer at the main break. The last half of the season in the Bellarine. Here's Will Spence.
Tap down from Ling, and he just took his own ball. Goes inside 50. Grasser one-on-one. Took one hand. Oh, just couldn't come down with it. Kogan there. Umbers, handball out. Kershaw to collect. And gang tackled there. Nice tackle from Smith. Still gettering out. Quick kick forward. Looks like it's gone through. I couldn't picture who that was that kicked it.
Might have been Grass, I reckon. I reckon that was his first.
I didn't see Grass in the left of screen. He was in the right of screen, I reckon. So I reckon you might be right there, Buzz.
Anyway, it's a goal either way. It doesn't matter who kicked it. It's a big one for Anglesea. Another hot start. They've started every term pretty well. Second half, no exception. Back underway. Hutchinson's been doing a good job in the ruck against Shepherd. Comes out to Gribble, though, for Amos. Runners on the outer side. Toll, now Zeitz. To half forward, Orr on the stretch. Had leads to beat. Gee, that's a tough free kick to give away. Here's Harry Orr. Has Bain running on his outer side. Arches the back. Could have kept going, but kicks inside 50. It's a good-looking kick, 2 to Lloyd. Goes the one hand. Couldn't complete the mark. Ball trickles towards the line. Anglesea happy to see it over. And out of play. Be tossed in. We're about 20 metres around or so from the Ammo's goal. They need one here now, big time. Tossed in. Day was in the front position. Lloyd was ripped off it. No free kick, said the umpire. We'll do it all again. The ball directly in front of the Ammo's goal. Day will do the ruck duties as he does inside 50 for the Ammos. Uses his strength to palm it down. Lloyd was running through the stoppage, couldn't. Keras was shoved off it as he tried to burst his way through. We'll do it all again. 58 plays, 35. Opening stages of the third term. Hutchinson again with Day. Had to go from behind the Anglesea ruckman. Lloyd got his handball clear and it's going to work. Sam Lloyd, I reckon he almost handballed it to himself. The ball just fell back into his lap. And the co-coach with a desperately needed one for his side. 6-5-41 the Ammos. Anglesea 9-4-58.
Timely opportunity there from Ammos. They're starting to put some pressure on inside 50 here to start this second half. The perfect start for Sam Lloyd. He's looked dangerous inside 50. You just get the feeling there's one more. There's another twist coming though. A packed crowd now, Buzz. Look at that outer wing. It's
Oh yeah.
perfect to see. Maishman collects, goes inside 50. Green, can he get the bounce? Day, he's got support. Tap forward. Under pressure now, McGregor Dawson. Wheels around. Can he lower his eyes? It's a tough ball to collect. Ammos, Sheehan breaks the tackle. Masham, slick hands from Ferguson. That raking left boot inside 50. Lloyd's dropped the mark. He probably should have taken in the end. Desperate footy. Day happy to tackle now. And a stoppage at the teeth of goals for Geelong Amateurs. They're pressing hard here.
Geez, you don't see Sam Lloyd make errors like that too often. Had the mark for the taking and just couldn't grasp it. The last goal kicker. Out of the pack, Sotheby! Threw it on the left boot. A superb finish. A goal out of nothing from Blake Sotheby. And all of a sudden, Ammos have got the first two of their quarter in the quick response to the early Anglesea goal. 7-5-47. Plays 9-4-58. 3 goals in under 5 minutes to start this second half.
The pressure's been immense, Buzz, and as this sun starts to come out, it should just be some clean footy now. It's been hot all day. We'd love to see it. Anglesea have been challenged now. Can they respond? Tap down there from Amateurs. Maishman kicks it off the ground. Well read. Lloyd collects on the left foot boot. Can Day sit for him? Only it's managed to go out of bounds in the end.
Yep.
Thought it might have been a minor score, but right in front of that Anglesea faithful. Packed crowd here at Greener Reserve. Day just grabs it out of the ruck. Spoiled from Anglesea. Hands now. Day trying to collect. Strong tackle from Harrison Orr. Pressure has been immense to start this third quarter from the Pegs.
11-point margin. Anglesea's way. Ammo's pressing. 2 goals to start this third term. Sotheby, who kicked the last of those, wrapped up in a tackle. Do it all again. Noffy was the tackler that time. Tossed up the ball directly in front of goal. Days, the danger here in the ruck. He's Ruckcraft inside 50 is very good. Went looking for Ferguson. Just missed him. Sotheby Maishman was lurking. Ling dances out of trouble. Got his handball cleared just. Now he's pinged for a throw. Had one arm pinned. And the free kick will be going to
Maishman.
Maishman it is. So this would be for 3 straight. And to get inside 2 goals after trailing by 17 at the main break. On the runway, Joe Maishman from 45. Kicks for goal. His reaction will tell the tale, and he loves it. 3 on the bounce for Amos. We've got a cracking grand final. 8-5-53. Geelong Amos, Anglesea. 9-4-58, and all of a sudden it's the Roos under the pump.
That's it, Buzz. Forward half pressure's been immense to start this third quarter from the Pegs, and you get the feeling the Roos will bounce back. They always do. You'd expect their coach there, Jordan Kerris, in that centre bounce to step up here. Hutchinson won the tap over the back. Coming through there was Vagona. And under pressure now are the Roos. Leeds was dumped in a big tackle. Got the kick forward. Hanegraaff trying to collect. Slick hands from Kershaw. Well read from McGregor Dawson. Gribble has support with all. A little 1-2 might be due. Inside 50 Gribble. Day's there flying. Well read from the Roos. And Featon will rebound out of the back half.
Only as far as Shepherd couldn't complete the mark. Almost got in each other's way. Alessio Sotheby's been busy, including a goal in this third term. Inside 50, Noffy drops on he usually takes. The pressure started to show on the Roos, and he's ripped down in a strong tackle. Play on the call, and now have a ball up. Inside 50, as you rightfully say, Will, the pressure for Amos has been ramped up. They're sniffing blood. Tossed up. Day whacks it behind himself. Vagona tries to come through. Gribble was caught over the ball. Have another ball up just inside 50. It's the Anglesea defence feeling the pinch here at the moment. 5-point ball game. A cracking grand final for 2025. Thanks to Dow Chemicals, supporting the Bellarine Football League for 4 decades. Hanegraaff was clever. Pokes one towards Lloyd. Can he get the bounce? He can't quite. McGregor Dawson, the clean pair of heels. Ling been terrific leads and he's not preferred left. Wobbles one. Hanegraaff just palmed it down. Walters. They get out of trouble. Everett, his kick was smothered. The pressure. Look at Amos come. Now Kerris. They look for the boundary. They can't find it. And in the end, Everett's forced to kick under pressure. Down the line, there's lots of jostling. I think Grass has given away the free kick, and Gross, who's done a pretty good job, will take the free kick.
Gross to go inside 50. Go close to the man on the mark. It's a high ball. Underneath it was the Anglesea defender. Strong tackle from Mitch Day. Mike Hardman it was that did really well. Not a fun spot to be underneath the ball like that. Day doing the ruck duties in the forward half. Trying to collect inside with Sotheby. Trying to play for that high tackle, but nothing doing. Much of this first 10 minutes is played in the Pegs inside 50 forward half here. Day slaps it forward. Well read Vagona. Handballs out to Leeds. Quick kick forward. There's a whistle paid. It's going the way of the Roos. And didn't the fans like it? Was paid against Sam Bain. Jack Walters, the recipient here. Right in front of the broadcast side.
Yep, the skipper's at half-back. Gets the downfield free after Leeds did some good work and then dumped after it. He kicks from half-back. Walters goes for distance. Ball bounces on its end. Everett tries to dance through. Strong tackle from Maishman, not rewarded. Another stoppage, bit of push and shove afterwards. Umpire isn't getting sucked into that. Tossed up just under the Bellarine logo. King won it down for Anglesea in the ruck against Sheehan. Hanegraaff hasn't looked overawed. His first game since round 14, the Geelong Falcon. Do it all again. Still 5 points the margin. Third term. King up high. Won it down. Looking to work his way through was Ling. He's been very busy. Smith has Vagona on his outer side. Missed him. And he's happy to run it over and out of play between the benches.
11 minutes gone. Boundary throw in coming here. There's a whistle being paid. It's a free kick going the way of Amos.
Yep.
Lockie Riley's got the footy. Not sure what the free kick was paid for. He'll send it long down the line. Charlie Green in best position. 3 defenders there for the Roos with Noah McGregor Dawson. And a strong tackle made from Sam Bain. right in front of the AFL Bowen logo sign here. Sun glaring on the ruckman, as you can see. Hutchinson, or King rather, doing a tough job here. Fisted forward from Sheehan. Tackled strongly from the pegs. The Roos happy to concede some time here, you'd mention. The skipper, James Carr, underneath that ball.
Tossed up, King and Sheehan to do battle again. It was the Anglesea ruckman who won it down. Keris to Ling, who's wrenched down, and a strong Hanegraaff tackle wasn't rewarded. McGregor Dawson tracks it back. He takes the mark. Usually a nice user of the footy. This is no exception. Finds Ling. Plays on quickly. Hanegraaff on his hammer. So kicks to half forward. A good-looking kick towards Kerr. Weagle did a good job. Got a fist in. Hillier's first on the scene. He gathers it half back. And then a snapping ball isn't his best. It'll fall short of the intended target. Gribble does well to keep it alive when looking for Weagle with the tap on. They have numbers now, and they stream out through half forward. It's a poor kick. Just went shut down looking for Day. And I think that's Lawless who takes the mark. His kick isn't good, though. Chopped off by Harry Kershaw. Goes to centre half forward. Good looking kick and finds Maishman. Distance won't be a problem. He lays it off, in fact, and finds Lockie Riley straight in front.
Untimely turnover there, Buzz, in the back half. Roos were finally able to start getting a little bit of uncontested marks and untimely skill execution, rather, from Charlie Lawless. And a big opportunity for the Pegs to strike here with Riley.
Just a behind to his name this afternoon, Lockie Riley. 15 goals this year, 28 for the Ammos. Straight in front to give them the lead of the grand final. Yes, please, they're in front, the Pegs. They've kicked 4 in this third quarter to stun Anglesea, who led at halftime by 17 points. Now they trail by 1. Ammo's in front, 9-5-59, plays 9-4-58.
The response was needed from the Pegs. They would have got a bit of a grilling, I reckon, at half-time, Buzz, and what a response they've done. Sam Lloyd and Riley Kershaw would be absolutely wrapped with their start to this third quarter, and there's still plenty of time for more goals. At Grinder reserve, tapped down from the Roos. Big contest here. King's done a really good job as that secondary ruck. Ferguson underneath it. Played an important role off that half-forward line. Shepherd in best position, just thumps it forward. Clever tap from Sheehan. Kershaw was dispossessed, or important tackle on McGregor Dawson, and we'll have a ball up right at the top of the 50-metre line. All forward entries at the moment are going the way of Geelong Amateurs. They're looking dangerous here.
King down to Keris. His handball was partially cut off, and off he went looking for the free kick. And he's pinged. He went looking for the high and then just lay on the footy. Shepherd earns it to Maishman. Inside 50. Good kick. And Jai Sheehan takes the mark. Have their chance for their fifth of the quarter.
They're riding a wave of momentum at the moment, Buzz, and there's not much the Anglesea defenders can do. They're just not getting clearances at the moment, the Roos, and that was what they were dominant with in that first half, particularly with Harrison Ling.
In comes Jai Sheehan, the former Melbourne Demon. On the runway, he's hung it out just to the right. Didn't bring it back enough, through for a minor score. 2 points. Now the lead for the Ammos as Featon goes short to McGregor Dawson.
McGregor Dawson now tucked in the pocket. Looks like he's going to have to go down the line. Big contest made. Thump forward from the Roos. In best position was Shepherd. Overrun it. Weagle collect on a paddle to his teammate in Zeitz. And Zeitz happy to concede. Out of bounds. Right through centre wing. Important ball for Anglesea to get some territory gains there. But you just get the feeling Ammos are pressing hard here still. Thrown in, Shepherd in best position, grabs it out of the ruck. Well done from Hutchinson, trying to come through with Ammo's player there, but strong tackle made from Dale Kerr, who's played an important role for the Roos.
He has Shepherd. He's recovered from a little head knock just in that previous stoppage. Hutchison Hillier charging through. Got his kick clear, but McGregor Dawson tracking it back takes the mark. Just went the required journey. Usually tries to make something with the footy. This is pretty good as well. Finds Ling. Been terrific, Harry Ling. Gave them all the momentum to start this game. They need some back now. He goes inside 50. Gee, that's a good mark. Shepherd held his ground in front of the waiting pack and got smashed. But held a terrific grab. Good courage from the ruckman. And he'll be sore. Had the sails taken out of him. That was a fantastic mark.
That's definitely a Harvey Norman highlight there. That was incredible. Courage and going back with the flight and done well to get back up, the big ruckman.
Good to see he's all right too. Hands off to Weagle, who chisels one to Sutterby. In fact, Toll just swoops in and takes the mark in front of Blake Sutterby. Maishman at half-back plays on Toll, galloping clear. Hands off Zeitz, has a few to beat, run himself into trouble. Sutterby's there. Kicks on his non-preferred, but McGregor Dawson, who's taken a few intercepts this quarter, takes the mark.
He'll go out wide now to the Roos. Got an acre of fielders, Will Batson, and he elects to chisel one side 50 to the skipper and Walters. He'll wheel and go. Nice contested mark from Harrison Ling. Play on though. On the left boot from Featon from outside 50 as it got the carry. It's still in play. And it's a goal from Hutchinson. Something out of nothing. Daniel Gross dropped the ball and Hutchinson was just said, thank you very much. A nice goal in the goal square. An important response from the Roos, and they've got the lead back. 10-4, 64 lead. The Pegs 9-6-60. Just under 19 minutes gone in the third term. What a game we're having here, Buzz.
Yeah, I think it might have been King, in fact, who kicked the goal. But, made the most of Gross's little error on the goal line. And Anglesea now wrestle back the lead. Another lead change. They're back in the middle. Ling being prolific. Smith goes to half forward. High footy. Zeitz was at ground level, but coughed up the handball. Walters running on the outer side. Alessios ran out of space, Ball goes out of play. Outside 50. 4-point margin for the Roos. 64 plays 60. Hope you're enjoying the call. Josh Cormay, Will Spence with you on AFL Bowen TV. Thanks to Red Onion Creative.
Thrown in here again. Shepherd grabs it out of the ruck. Ferguson underneath trying to collect. Anglesea players pleading for holding the ball. It's spilled out though. Sutterby, slick hands, Weagle, Maishman. The Stars all combining. Kicks over the top of Day. McGregor Dawson's played an important role in the third quarter, but he's pinned holding the footy. What a tackle from the skipper and Kershaw. The Roos have done well to hold the ball up. Allowed to have numbers back in that defensive half that has been in there a lot. It's a dangerous ball. Needs to be strong overhead was Bain. Gang tackled in the end. What a third quarter this has been from Amos. It's a hot footy at the moment.
6 goals in this quarter, will you rightfully say. It's been a fantastic quarter, fantastic game. Maishman wriggles clear. Green has 2 to beat, bounces off them. Now hot ball from Everett. To the wing. Big wrestle. King brought Alessios to ground. Play continues. Bain was clean at his bootlaces but coughed it up to Walters, who had nothing ahead. Only had Tom Zeitz in his way in the wrong jumper. Toll was stripped off it. Is that holding the footy? No, said the umpire. It was knocked clear. Pressure is good from Anglesea now. And there's a whistle for a push going Anglesea's way. It was in the back and it's
Walters.
Going the way of Jack Walters, the skipper, who has a chance for goal number 2. Was probably there, had his back dove all into by Toll, and now Jack Walters, who has 1 goal, 1 kick, the first of the game, a little tone setter from the captain. Now for a little nerve settler, really.
Time for a skipper special.
Absolutely. To make it 10 points the margin. for his team. In comes Walt from the paint. No good. Through to the left-hand side, minor score. Jack Walters, 1 goal, 2 to his name this afternoon. 5 points, his team's lead.
Zeitz to do the kick-in duties. Goes out wide to Alessios. He'll go short. Sam Lloyd just telling everyone to slow it down in unfamiliar territory for the co-coach. Oh, what a mark. Back with the flight from Tevin Nobby. He looks a little sore after it, but gee, that was a brave mark. An important piece of this back line for the Roos. He'll send it high and long. Inside 50, dangerous position. Flew with Zeitz out the back. Handball to Zeitz rather. And it's happy to concede out of bounds. Anglesea starting to put some pressure on to finish this third quarter. Could be a nail-biting end to this game here, Buzz.
Yep, certainly looking that way. 23 minutes. Tick by. Third term. Sheehan with front position against Hutchinson. Ferguson was caught high. And himself a free kick. Keris giving that away. Riley Ferguson being clean and silky as usual. Long way from home though with this one. And the kick isn't great. Leeds takes the intercept mark. One of the 2 Anglesea players who were in the team the last time these 2 teams played a final in 2018. It was the semi that year. He goes inside 50 Gs, nearly fell into the lap of Grass, who couldn't take the mark. Comes clear. Smith looping handball. They keep it in just. It's to the teeth of the goal square. Play on. Numbers around it. Ammo should clear. Although Toll coughed it up. Featon on the turn. Stays in. And Anglesea can repel with Zeitz.
Zeitz will play on now. Needs to hit his targets. Not a good one. Batson well positioned. Takes the intercept mark. He'll want to play on and get onto that left boot of his. He's got the short option. Vergona elects to go to the teeth of the square. He's going to dance around Bain. Takes a bounce. Kicks from the pocket. Don't tell me from there. Top of the square, fisted over. Well done from Josh Ian. A little bit ambitious there from Will Batson. And it's one straight goal in front, Anglesea. 10-6, 66. Amateurs 9-6-60.
Toll plays from fullback and then just goes for distance. That's good body work from Lloyd. Did everything but rake in the mark, but Green emerges with it. Did well. They've got runners on the outside if they can make it work. The handball fell short of David. He did a good job trying to get clear, but then he missed Ferguson. They were out then. Green was charging forward, as was Hillier and Orr. But just got their wires crossed and the ball out of play on the outer side. One straight kick the margin. Anglesea's way, nearing 3/4 time of a fantastic grand final. Befitting of the competition this year, that is for sure. To be tossed in. Hutchison and Sheehan. Hutchison won it down for the Roos and will be tossed in from whence it came.
Bit of a standstill here, 26 minutes gone. A late goal for either side here could be pivotal heading into this final term. Sheen in best position. Well done from Hutchison. Tap down Kershaw. Kicking inside 50 now. An important grab. He'll wheel and go Sam Lloyd. Inside 50. Day in best position. Takes a nice contested mark. And what an opportunity to tie this ball game late in this third quarter. He's kicked 150 plus goals you've mentioned now, Buzz, as a peg. This would be probably the most important one, you get the feeling, though.
Well, this would be 450 if he nails it.
There you go. Well, what a time from the superstar. Anglesea fans trying to put him off. What's Mitch Day got for us today? Comes in. He loves it off the boot. The pegs have drawn level. What a game we are having here at Grinda Reserve. 66 apiece for both sides. We are in for an exciting last quarter here.
Amazing. Mitch Day first of the afternoon, Will. So both key forwards we mentioned before the game would have a big say. Aiden Grass and Mitch Day, only 1 goal each, which shows you the quality that is also out on the ground. But good time for Mitch Day to hit the scoreboard. Always a threat. Just his 9th goal in his last 4 and a bit games. A bit quiet by his standards in the last month or so, but hitting the scoreboard when it counts. We're back in the middle. Smith against Ferguson. Smith kept it in front of himself and did a good job for Anglesea. Out of room eventually. Riley. Now Ferguson. His kick chopped off by Noffy. Just reads it so well in the air. Noffy. Seen a lot for Drysdale, of course, in this competition. Now Anglesea Root still doing what he does. He drives it out of trouble to half forward. Sheehan's got position A. Does a good job. Play on quickly. Riley pumps it in the Day direction. Green will be first on the scene and takes a good mark on the stretch. He's a left footer. He'll look inboard if he can. He goes in that direction towards Lloyd. Came late. There's a whistle for a hold. And it's going Lloyd's way. Used his body expertly, Sam Lloyd. And he has a virtual gimme for a player of his talent to get his side back the lead.
Just the class of Sam Lloyd. He was just in a great position and it clearly looked like a hold.
And here comes Sam Lloyd, the co-coach for his 3rd of the afternoon. Makes no mistake, they're back in front. The lead changes again in this pulsating 3rd quarter. It is a cracking grand final. 11-6, 22 Amos. Anglesea 10-6, 66.
Goals have been aplenty at the moment from Amos. This has been an important resurgence in this 3rd quarter, and there was no shock, to be honest. They were minor premiers for a reason, and they're stepping up when they need to. What does Jordan Karras' squad have? Does the response come now? 29 minutes gone. You'd think there wouldn't be long left in this 3rd quarter, but a goal here could be pivotal. Tap down from Shepherd. Smith at the front, kicks off the ground. Position there. From the pegs. Toll, I think. Assessing his options, it was Richmond in fact. Go short to Ferguson. Right through centre wing on that side. Kicks out to Gribble. Plenty of time and space. Inside 50. Green has a paddock of room to move with. And this added a 2nd goal for his Buzz and to give a 2-goal lead.
Spot on.
Left footy. He's given it off. Lloyd plays on. Not a great kick. Dangerous ball was dropped from the Roos. McGregor Dawson wrapped up in a vicious tackle. Lawless. An untimely drop mark there. Now Amos have got an inside 50 stoppage at the teeth of goals.
Yeah, it's right next to the goal line for Amos. Smith first there for Anglesea. Has to be quick with hands and was. Noffy wrapped up in a strong Gribble tackle. Takes him out of play. Been in the wars a bit this quarter. Tev Noffy. Bit of push and shove in front of the Anglesea crew who are letting umpires and Amos players know all about it.
Having a bit of fun with Gribble, look like there.
Yeah. Tossed in. We're still inside 50. For Amos, the throw evades both run. Not recalled. Gribble tries to dance through 4. There's no way through. A strong tackle in the Roos fans and their voice. Kerr will be the recipient. In his back half, Dale Kerr kicked an important goal in the first half. He flicks it wide. Good kick. Hutchinson, who dropped it in the end. It was a lovely weighted kick, but goes out of play under the scoreboard, which reads Amos 11-6, 72, 10-6, 66. Can't be long left in this 3rd term.
True centre wing, fat side. 31 minutes played, as Buzz mentioned. Could a late stop clearance come here for a side to get inside 50. Anglesea's kick forward. Important effort there from Everett as the siren sounds. What an epic final quarter we have at Drenthe Reserve. Amos lead 11-6, 72. Anglesea 10-6, 66. Get the popcorn out, lads, because this is a big one.
Welcome back. The final quarter of the Bellarine season about to get underway, and it is set up to be an absolute cracker. It was Anglesea who started the best, led by 17 points at the first change and at halftime. But Amos, as pretty much everyone at this ground expected, responded in style like a minor premier, like you would expect a minor premier to do. 6 goals in the third quarter has them leading by 1 straight kick at the final change. It could not be set up any better to decide the Bellarine Premier for 2025. Will Spence, which way do you see this going?
I think the momentum that Amos brought in that third quarter, I think they'll just be a little bit too hard, tough in the end. I think Anglesea will definitely throw through a few punches and fight back here, and this could go any way. Definitely a flip of the coin, but I think the Pegs still confident they get the job done.
See Dale Kerr into the middle of the ground for one of the first times today. Big crowd, so it does take a while to get them off the park to start this third quarter. As I mentioned, 6 goals for Amos in that third quarter. A couple to Lloyd, Sutterby, Maishman, Riley and Mitch Day for the first time also hit the scoreboard. Grass and King, the goal kickers in that third quarter for Anglesea. Lloyd is the number 1 goal kicker on the ground with Harry Ling. They both have 3 apiece. Everyone else has singles. Well, the goal kickers are Umbers, Grass, Jack Walters, Batson, Kerr and King. And for Amos, as I mentioned, Maishman, Charlie Green, Riley, Hillier, Gribble, Kershaw and Sutterby. So all in readiness then. There's only a goal the difference heading into the last quarter of the Bellarine season. It's Anglesea looking for a first premiership in 26 years. Amos looking to get back to the top of the throne in the Bellarine for the first time in 8. Here's the final quarter with Will Spence.
Ball's thrown up. Hutchinson, Shepherd. Shepherd won it down to Gribble. Collects. Out wide. Handball's out to Zeitz. And that's a great kick. Needed to be. Riley wasn't able to take the mark. Needs to get it out of bounds. Vergona, left foot kick. Weagle in best position. A whistle's been paid. It's going the way of Weagle. Chopping the arms it looked to be. He'll kick it to that outer side. Out the back was Green. Handball to Vergona. Handball is tapped forward and McGregor Dawson couldn't collect, and it's stoppage now. Throw in right at true centre wing.
Good healthy crowd on that outer side. Everywhere, in fact, across. Grinter reserve. Tossed in Shepherd, who took a just brilliantly courageous mark in that third quarter, backing back with the flight in his own defence. Kerris got his handball clear, but coughed it up to Maishman, who tumbled one forward. Now Riley goes inside 50. It's a wobbly looking kick. Lloyd's all by himself. Can he get the bounce? He does. Can he do something special? Sam Lloyd loops on over the top. Can they make something work? Amos Day on the turn for the perfect start. He's tugged it through for a minor score. Mitch Day, you think would have a big say in this final term. 7 points now, the Amos lead.
Gee, they're pressing here. They're forward, just looking dangerous. Green, Lloyd, Day, the trio. Could be deadly, but Anglesea are holding tight here. Feeding once again to do the kicking duties. Elect to go to that outer side. Front spot from Noffy. Couldn't take the mark. Kerris applying the tackle with Umbers, and another throw in here right in front of the Amos and Roos faithful. Tup down from Hutchinson. Collect from Smith. Good tackle from Ferguson. Quick kick off the ground from Noffy. Ferguson pleading for a holding the ball. Nothing doing. Umpire happy to throw the ball up once again.
He does so now. Shepherd was up early, won it down, but Kerr's first on the scene with Ferguson. Ferguson tumbled one forward to no great advantage. Comes clear. Oars first on the scene for Amos. The ball's just inside 50 here. Tracks a crowd pretty quickly. Spills clear. Gribble was beaten to it by Ling. Vergona was clean at ground level, and they make their way clear to centre wing. Only as far as Toll, who got his handball clear. They have numbers at ground level. Here's Weagle. Under some pressure, Hillier with a looping handball. Sold Zeeds in some trouble. Did well, then Weagle stripped of it. Pressure's good from Anglesea. Weagle caught napping, and it's the captain Walters who wheels and goes a long way out to the hot spot. Grass! It's Batson, in fact, who takes the mark. Unfamiliar position for Will Batson, but he came out charging forward and took a good mark above his head. He'll have the chance for Anglesea directly in front.
An important response here. Buzz, this is probably the most important kick of the game, you get the feeling. What's Will Batson got for us here?
Already one goal to his name, the left footer. Just a matter of accuracy from here. He'll kick from about 35, Will Batson. On the runway now. Kick is good. A great start from the Roos. Good pressure up the field, and Batson finishing the work. Back to a 1 point ball game. 11-7-73 Ammos, Anglesea 11-6-72.
He loved that celebration as well. Had the fist out in front of the Roos faithful. What have the script writers got left for us here today? Cracking crowd at Grinner Reserve. 4 minutes gone in this final term. Hutchinson, Shepherd to do battle once more. They've been great all day. Shepherd took it out of the ruck. Tried to get the kick away, but umpire's happy to hold on to the footy. It might be a free kick to Maishman, a hold, I think. He's played an important role for the Pegs here, Maishman. Was the man that got them back in this game. Goes inside 50 to Green a day. Green! What a mark! Had an important third quarter, Charlie Green, and he's stepping up here in this final term to get it back out to 7 points.
What a grab under pressure. Good pack mark, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Will Batson answered for the Roos to get back within a point. Can Charlie Green extend back out to 7 points? That left foot of his, it's pulling to the right. In fact, he didn't even register a score in the end. And Featon will kick out of the back half.
He does. McGregor, Dawson short. The kick isn't great. Coughs it up. Riley first on the scene. So's Harry Orr, who comes in. Harrison caught in an Orr tackle. Now Gribble. They've got runners on the outside. Hillier squaring kick. Good grab under some pressure. Leeds pretty much on his own goal line. Sam Leeds, the veteran, takes a good grab, using all his experience to be in the right spot to mark that squaring kick. He goes to the outer side. It has to be good and is. McGregor Dawson takes the mark. At half back, they'll need his slick ball use in this final term. He plays on. Heads down the line. Big backpack of players. Shepherd swallows the Sharon. Good grab above his head. And the big ruckman on centre wing.
Playing some sort of game. He'll give it off to Weagle. Kicks it high and long. Big fly from... Oh, what a grab from Noffy. Sensational courage. He's used Tom Gribble as a step ladder. And what a time to do it. The Drysdale ex-recruit sends it to true centre wing. Big pack. An important mark from the man that kicked it to him. Shepherd played on. And that's holding the footy.
Yeah, it was well done by Vagona. Shepherd just played on. Had players all around him. Interesting choice from the big ruckman. Max Vagona, another one of those left footers in this Anglesea team. Kicks from just backward of centre wing to half forward. Alessios with the fists. Weagle. Superb grab.
Was getting held as well.
Yeah, had one arm pinned. Only had one arm to use and used it beautifully. Now Zeitz. Plays on. Gross went looking for a handball, then forced to kick, hangs it up, gives us some airtime. Lloyd was terrific, used his body expertly. Inside Carr, now drives it down the line. Riley has to sit and wait. Day's waiting at the back. Leeds will want the boundary. In comes Bain, who does get into touch and out of play between the benches.
7.5 minutes gone here in this final term. Can barely split it. It's 1 point the difference at the moment. Ammo's leading. Perfect conditions for this final quarter with a packed crowd here at Greener Reserve. Shepherd wins it out of the tap, gets a kick forward. Days trying to get close to it. Anglesea fans playing for deliberate, nothing doing. The Pegs have had much of the ascendancy to start this last quarter, excuse me. It's thrown in. Shepherd underneath it. Tap down. Maishman threatening. Ling. Oh, good strong tackle from his ex-teammate at St Mary's in Maishman. They've both played an important role for both sides here between the two. An awesome head-to-head rivalry that we love to see.
Tossed up pretty much in the goal square. Ling was wrenched down in a strong tackle. We'll do it all again. In the forward pocket. At the right end, if you're a Geelong Ammo's player or supporter. Day won it down. Kershaw ripped off it. Flying shot to the teeth of goal. Won't score. Bounces out of play on the far side. I think it pitched inside, not out in the full. It will be, so it'll be tossed in. Still in a good spot for Ammos, who lead this one by a point, nearing 10 minutes gone in the last term.
Anglesea need to be careful not to give a free kick away in a dangerous position. King to do battle with Day. Day tapped down. Riley was there. Breaking through with Kershaw. Hands from Ferguson. Lloyd to finish it off on the left. Just fading left though. Couldn't sneak it home. He's had plenty of opportunities in this second half as the co-coach. You get the feeling Anglesea might be able to get an inside 50 and register a score here. Every point matters, but you get the feeling a goal could just open this game up.
3 goals, 2 for Sam Lloyd this afternoon. Getting better as it goes on. As Featon plays on. Goes for distance. It's a thumping kick almost to the middle of the ground, but Sheehan was there. Did he complete the mark? No, said the umpire. Ferguson to Hillier. Been a good winger all year for the Ammos. Here is Lloyd. Was caught in a tackle though. Coughed it up. Kerris. Burst clear. Goes down the line. Kerr shows a clean pair of hands. He takes the mark. He goes inboard quickly. It's a Scrass with the big right on Weagle. Couldn't complete the mark. Has a couple to beat. Comes to ground level. Zeitz was he held on to? Yes, said the umpire. Did pretty well. Kept his feet.
Was he expecting a mark free kick against Grass? I would have thought there.
Yeah.
Buzz.
It'll be brought back. Zeitz went to kick it quickly to Toll, but wasn't behind his mark. So Zeitz in his own back pocket. Ammo's lead it by 2 points. He drives it wide to the outer side. It's a good stretcher mark from McGregor Dawson. He'll pump it back inside 50. It's to the teeth of goal. Grass again. Comes off hands. Appeals for a free kick. Nothing doing. Ammo's out of trouble again. Day comes late. Gave away the free kick. And Featon will take it.
Featon's got it now. Anglesea last couple of minutes has been important. Some entries inside 50. Where's Grass and King are flying. Oh, terrific grab. In best position was Gross. He wants a switch. There's a free kick being paid.
Richmond.
Going the way of Richmond. He'll kick it to the pocket. Important contest. There's a whistle being blown. It's going the way of the Pegs, and Anglesea fans are not happy with it. It's Ferguson. Has to play on now. Goes to the outer side wing. Important mark there from Charlie Green. Happy to just take some time out of the game here. Anglesea are pressing hard in the Roos. They're trying hard here, but the Pegs are in front still. Green kicks inside. Out the back now, tapped. Opportunity for Kershaw. Happy to concede in an important spot now for the Pegs to strike again. Right on that left side, half-forward pocket of the broadcast side here.
2 points the margin. Nearly 13 minutes of tick by in this final quarter. Hamo's in front. Sheehan appeals for the free kick. Nothing doing. It's Anglesea with the numbers at ground level. Kick down the line. Weagle. An impenetrable force in the defence for Ramos. Back inside. 50. Sheehan with the climb. Good mark. Held his ground. Had the height advantage over Leeds. And Josh Sheehan will shoot up from directly in front.
Key players all just stepping up at the moment for Amos, don't you reckon, Buzz?
Yep. There are some big moments. Charlie Green's taking a good mark, and now Josh Sheehan with the chance of his first of the afternoon. Won't get a better look at it than this. In he comes. He's asking the ball to come back. It stays in play. Falls to Orr, who has a gimme. Has he missed from the goal square? He has. Oh, my goodness. Harry Orr had a gimme and tried to kick it back to Grovedale, and he's missed it from the goal square. That is an extraordinary miss. From, what are we talking, Will? 3 metres? 4 metres?
Might be worse than Josh Bruce's miss, I reckon.
Boy, oh boy. I mean, there's never a good time to do that.
No.
But now isn't.
Absolutely, in a grand final as well, but there's been plenty of opportunity for the Pegs. It's the one silver lining. They've had a lot of the inside 50s to start this last quarter as Featon will repel out of the back half again. It's a dangerous ball, but if McGregor Dawson can get to it, which he does, it's gone out of bounds, though. Pretty good result for the Roos. Just to take some time out of the game. 3 points, Amos lead. 14.5 gone. Packed crowd here at Grinner Reserve. King and Sheehan do battle. King tapped down. Ling possessed straight away. With Gribble at the tackler there. Sheehan in best position. Good tap from King. Collecting was Keris. He was tackled dispossessed. He gives it off to Smith. Plays on immediately. Weagle in best position. And he takes a strong grab. He's been important as that intercepting defender for the Pegs. And he'll kick out of the back half now.
He does towards Gribble, but it was over his head. Lynn couldn't pick it up cleanly either, and it's out of play. So 3 points the margin. Ammo's in front, 15.5 gone. Just the one goal in this quarter so far. Tossed in. Big moments here. Smith wants his left foot, couldn't find it, so forced a handball. Ball comes to ground level. Keris and Maishman go to work. Maishman can't find a way through. We'll do it all again. You'd say there's just over 10 minutes or so to go with not many goals in the quarter so far, just the one as I mentioned. Won't be a lot of time on. We'll have to wait and see as Ling sees it over. Amos will be happy with this. Take some time off the clock. 3 points is their lead. Be tossed in. Underneath the scoreboard, 16.5 gone. Final term of the Bellarine Grand Final. All thanks to Dow Chemicals. 41 years of supporting this competition. Smith got his hands cleared. Ling over the top. They've got some runners on the outside. Featon is one of them. Forced to go back by hand. Dumped inside 50 by Everett. Big contest here. Ball bounces on its end. Richmond happy to see it over in front of Walters. They'll be tossed in front of a big throng of Anglesea fans.
Crowd getting loud now. You love to see important stages here for both clubs. Who's going to strike with the next goal? King grabs it out of the ruck. Handballs. Kerr. Can they finish with a goal? Grass trying to mark. Oh, he just couldn't. Across the face. Well defended from Jordan Toll. And you want to get it and go here. Anglesea aren't well set behind play. Toll to repel out of the back half. Charlie Green to fly. Out the back now for the Roos. Trying to pick it up was the Pegs boys, and gang tackle there was from Harrison Ling. He's played an important role. Maishman underneath that ball there. You just get the feeling, Buzz, the next goal is ultra important here.
Oh, yeah. It's Amos by 2 points. Nearing time on in the final quarter. We'll have another stoppage. Been plenty of them in this final term. Only Will Batson has hit the scoreboard through the middle anyway in this final term for Anglesea, but they still trail by 2 points. King, and Sheehan. Comes clear. Carr kicks on his left foot. Inside 50. Collins was with the early fly. Couldn't mark. Ling found a way through where there wasn't any. Wobbles one forward. Batson will be caught on his wrong side. Who on his left foot. He finds it. Batson straightens up. Something special from Will Batson. Anglesea back in front.
Gee, what a game we are having here. Will Batson has played a pivotal role off that half-forward line. Is that his third goal, Buzz?
Will Batson, it is.
Put you
Well
on the
done.
spot.
Yep.
Stepping up when he's needed to. 2 last quarter goals here. And what a time. You just can't forget the fact that Harrison Orr missed that goal in the goal square and what that could have meant for the Ammos. 19 minutes gone. Crowd getting loud. The Premier Rucks to do a battle again. Shepherd and Hutchinson. Kerr's trying to grab the ball. Smith handballing to the skipper. In Carr. Kicks inside 50 to Weagle. Good collect from Walters. Everett over the back. Has it got the carry? It has! The Roos have got 2 and 2. And what a time. Declan Everett has kicked a goal. You've got to give some extra support there from Aidan Grass. He was able to block the ball over the line. And Anglesea lead 13-7-85. Geelong Amateur 11-9-75. Just under 20 minutes gone.
Wow.
Is there one last roll of dice here from the Pegs?
Wow. Well, there's still time. You would imagine there's just a little under 10 minutes or so. You would imagine. But there are a couple of big moments. First from Batson and then Everett. A fantastic finish. Anglesea by 10 and now Kerris with the clearance. Carr was upended as he tried to kick on his left. He goes again, Jimmy Carr. Wrenched down in a strong tackle. Be tossed up. The Anglesea fans went absolutely nuts when that ball went through from Everett. Hutchison wins it down. Carr again. It'll be chopped off though. Richmond, he's a left footer. He has Bain on this broadcast side and finds him. No, Carr did well. Just a desperate fist from James Carr, the captain. Inspirational stuff. Went looking for Walters. Coughed it up. Alessios drives it to Sheehan, who takes the mark. Day's inside 50 all by himself. Here it comes. Mitch Day. Lloyd swoops on it. Handball over the top. Big moments. Hanegraaff goal.
What a game we
The
have.
quick response. This is an almighty contest. And Archer Hanegraaff, the young Geelong Falcon who played every game at NAB League level this year, gets it back to 4 points the margin. 85 plays 81. Anglesea's way. 21 gone.
Sam Lloyd to read that ball off Josh Ian's kick was incredible. And credit to Spiro Alessios in that half back line, just cutting that ball off and rebounding with pace to open this game up. 4 points. Gee whiz, what are we having? What are we seeing here at this Grinner Reserve Oval? Shepherd out of the middle to Blake Sutterby, and they've got the clearing kick forward to the Roos. In front, there's a whistle being paid. It's a high tackle. I think it's going the way of Noah Collins. Does he have the journey or will he elect to give it off? He will. Kerr just inside 50. Can he kick it? Just to the near side. 5 points Anglesea lead by now.
Had a good look at it, Dale Kerr. Got a good piece of it. Weagle goes straight up the middle. Sheehan comes. The 1-2 grab couldn't mark. Ling was at ground level. Clever soccer by Hutchison. Gains another 20 metres or so. Riley's first there for Amos though. Now Zeitz. Tucked away in the back pocket over the head of McGregor Dawson. Hutchison goes again at ground level. There's a whistle. The non-officiating umpire's paid a free kick for a trip. I think he signalled. Anglesea with the free kick. Kerr just forward of centre wing. Handball was over the top. What can they do here, the Roos? Inside 50. It's a beautiful kick on the chest of Grass, who was charging out. He's been well held all day, but now has a chance to extend Anglesea's lead at the death.
McGregor Dawson has just been unbelievable off that half-back line. His ball skills off that half-back has just been pivotal in their resurgence here at the Roos, and what a time here for Aidan Grass to kick one.
He's kicked 81 goals this year, Aidan Grass. One today, but there won't be a more important major than this if he can kick it. 5 points is the margin. Dying stages. On the runway, Aidan Grass, he's pulled it. Through for a minor score, and Amos stay alive. The margin is one straight kick.
Extra time, Buzz.
Oh no.
The Pegs under pressure now. What an effort from Kerr. He's been instrumental with that smother. The Roos faithful right behind him, and they're getting loud. You love to see it. Is there one last roll of the dice here at Greener Reserve? Just under 24 minutes remaining. Ball's up, tap down, coming through was Smith. Caught in a vicious tackle from Liam Cogan. Tap down. Karras over the top. Just couldn't collect, was Everett. Maishman underneath there. Out through Vagonia. Quick kick from Smith. Not 15, is it? It's play on. Walters to finish it off. He's missed. But it's an important point if you're an Anglesea supporter. 24 and a half gone, Buzz.
Jeez, was that nearly a mark? It was close to Grass. There's a whistle. Going Amo's way, and Sheehan, who's having a big say in this final term. Time is of the essence. Just backward to centre. Sheehan goes towards Bain. Big contest here. It bounces off McGregor Dawson's chest. Harrison barges his way through. He did well, the big defender. He'll be happy to see it over and out of play. But it's down the right end for Amos, who trail by 7. You'd feel they need to score from this little passage of play if they want to taste the premiership. It'll be tossed in. The crowd is vocal and right into it. Hope you're enjoying the call on AFL Barwon TV. One down. Walters was stripped of it. Not sure how he got rid of it, but the umpire lets him go. It'll be tossed up yet again. Still half forward for Amos, who trail by 7 points. 25 and a half minutes gone. Final turn. Hutchison down to Ferguson. They have runners on the outside. Sotheby's one of them. Kicks off a step inside. 50 Day with the 1-2 grab. Was fisted away from him. And Ferguson runs out of runway. And it will be tossed in on the pain of 50.
And most players need to be getting on. Moving around with some pace here off this stoppage. A free kick could be vital. Tap down from Day. Coming through is Hanegraaff. His kick is out on the full. Probably the worst result for the Pegs in the end. And they'll switch it now with Featon. Happy to take some time. I think it's Will Batson actually. And Will Batson will switch now. Featon. Vagona rather. Taking some time out of the clock. Anglesea in front by 7 points. Best position there was Smith. Happy to concede right through centre wing in front of the BFNL logo. 27 minutes gone here, Buzz.
7 points is Anglesea's lead. Dying stages of a brilliant Bellarine season, and the grand final has been every bit as good. It'll be tossed in. Couple of minutes or so left, you'd expect. Green won it down. Kerr goes searching forward at ground level. Again, happy to see it over the line and out of play. Anglesea taking some precious time out of the game here. The ball's in neutral territory. On the heart of a centre wing between the logos and interchange benches. Anglesea by 7 points. Green and Hutchinson. One down. Trying to find a way through was Toll. Couldn't get away. Wrapped up by Kerr, who's been immense in this final quarter. Dale Kerr. Back from Donald with a bang. Tossed up again. Hutchinson won it down. Gribble was clean. Sutterby to Ferguson. Lays it off. Noffey read it best, as he always does. Takes an important mark.
28 minutes gone. Time is of the essence. Noffey elects to go safe down the line. King in best position. Good mark from Charlie Green. Stepped up in this second half. He's played on. They have to go now with Bain. And they kick inside to a dangerous position. Well grabbed from Hardman. Batson, clearing kick. Weedgool couldn't collect. Well grabbed from Smith. And now they might be out. Walters, they've got an attic of pace. Vergona can finish it off. If the ball sits for him, he can finish the rest. Yes, he can. Max Vergona may have just sent Anglesea into absolute pandemonium. It's been 26 long years without a flag, but that drought may be ending today. 29 minutes gone. Anglesea leading 14-10-94. The Pegs trail 12-9-81. What a game we've had here, Buzz.
Wow. What a moment. Did you see those Anglesea fans? They were rocking the joint. Unbelievable finish. Weagle's got a hamstring problem as well on this near side. They've thrown him to the wing. It's all cards on the table now for Amos. Sutterby trickles it forward. The ball's inside 50, but it's Anglesea with the numbers. There's the goal kick of Vergona. Featon out of trouble. Kerr desperate. Kogan. Kerr wriggles clear again. Ball goes to half forward. Grass. Clever tap to Smith. Has a couple to beat. He tries to. Kerr again. Just hasn't given up all day. Hillier tumbles one to Ferguson. Couldn't complete the mark. Play on the call. It falls to Riley Ferguson. Kicks hurriedly to centre half forward. Day has 4 to beat. Off his hands. Comes to ground level. Zeitz keeps it alive. Ferguson from 65. Inside 50. There's no one home. Ball bounces on its end. Hanegraaff is there. Leeds tapped it away. Hanegraaff at ground level. Was caught in a strong tackle. Done the big 360. Play on was the call. Anglesea will be happy to keep it in. And they do, and it'll be tossed up just inside 50.
Some sore boys out there at the moment. The game's just opened up in this last quarter. Tap down from Hutchinson. Clear and kick from Keris. 30 minutes gone. True centre wing. Walters will be happy to get it out of bounds. And he does just that.
The drought is over. Anglesea are back on top of the Bellarine pile. For the first time in 26 years, they've won a senior men's premiership. And the whole bloody town's on the ground.
You just love to see it. For that town, 26 long years, after last year's disappointment, to respond like they did. That start that they had was so important. Amo's response was impeccable, and what a last quarter we just had there, Buzz.
Unbelievable. What a game of footy. You will scarcely see a better grand final than that. Multiple lead changes. It was Anglesea by 17 points at the first and main break, and then Amos by 6 at the last change, and then 4 massive final quarter goals by Anglesea from Batson with a couple, Everett, and then Vergona with the clincher. Could not ask for a better grand final than that.
Absolutely. It's
What a game. What a game. And they are a slice of history, as we mentioned pre-game for Amos. They are the first team since Torquay in 2006 to win the premiership from an elimination final. And really, they've been playing elimination finals since mid-year.
That's it.
You mentioned that they won 8 games in a row to get here. And they only made the finals thanks to a Will Batson point. He's come up clutch a couple of times in the final round draw with Queenscliff. Got them into the finals. And now to win the grand final from an eliminator is an extraordinary effort. And you can't say they don't deserve it. A team who's won 9 on the trot to win the premiership.
Absolutely.
It's a good effort.
I think people sort of forget they obviously were a 5th seed, and we don't say that very often, but we've just seen this season how close the Bellarine is. You know, Newcombe obviously knocked off Amos to finish the season, just shows how close it is. And, you know, there was Anglesea had plenty of injuries in that middle part of the year when they did find themselves out of the 5, and to their credit, they were able to strap themselves back and get some players fit and firing. And, you know, what a time to be, you know, peaking at the pinnacle, I guess. And what a performance in that whole 4 quarters.
Just an epic game of footy, that. I won't forget seeing those Anglesea fans when Vergona kicked that goal right towards the end. They went absolutely ballistic. Fair play to Amos. They were fantastic combatants today and gave it a good shake. As I said, led it 3/4 time by a goal, but just couldn't get it done. So their wait will extend to nearly a decade for a premiership. Today was their first grand final in 8 years. They just fell short, looking for a 6th premiership in this competition. But it's Anglesea's day. Their first flag since 1999, one better than last year. We'll just quickly run you through the goal kickers before we hand over to the presentations, and we'll find out the first ever Josh Finch medalist, named after the Model Warrior champion, of course, richly deserved, the star of this competition who's recently retired. Just the goal kickers. So Harry Ling with 3. Who could forget his first half? And Will Batson with probably the 2 most important goals in the final quarter. He finished with 3 as well. There were also Anglesea singles to Kerr, King, Everett, Vergona, and with that last one, Walters, Collins, Grass and Umbers. And over on the Ammo side, 3 goals to Sam Lloyd, who was a constant threat, the co-coach. Singles to Green, Riley, Hillier, Day, Gribble, Kershaw, Sutterby, Maishman and Hanegraaff. Just a quick tip, Spency, for the first ever Josh Finch medalist.
Yes, I actually reckon Dale Kerr. I think he was best on ground in my opinion. He just stepped up in the important stages. He's tough, courageous acts. You know, he played really important role in that forward half, and then that last quarter to go in there when they needed to. Dion in the midfield, I thought was instrumental. Otherwise, I think Will Batson was pretty important. You know, honestly, it could go the way of the Pegs as well. I think Sam Lloyd played a really important role. Yep.
No, I agree with all those suggestions. I thought Jordan Harrison was terrific on Mitch Day, only keeping him to 1 goal. 2 was a great effort. Aidan Grass also only held to 1 goal. I like McGregor Dawson's game. Thought he was very good, particularly in the second half off half back. But there weren't many bad players. I liked Tev Noffey as well. Thought he had a big say in proceedings in that second half as well. But it's Anglesea's day. Hope you've enjoyed the call on AFL Barwon TV. Thanks to Red Onion Creative, who supply all your vision throughout the year across the region. Do a fantastic job. It's Anglesea for the first time in 26 years. Bellarine Premiers.
Good afternoon and welcome to post-game celebrations, and what a fantastic grand final against Geelong Amateurs and Anglesea. Congratulations to both teams for such a fantastic performance out there today. I'd also like to make a huge mention to all club volunteers and team officials. Congratulations on such a successful year across both clubs. Without people like yourselves, we won't have teams on the ground week in, week out. So thank you for all the work that you do to ensure that your clubs are so successful for a season. I'd like to introduce Jake Robertson to come forward to present and celebrate our officials that umpired our grand final today for the 2025 Dow Seniors. Our goal umpires, Aidan Dudding and Hayley Hunt. Our boundary umpires, Byron Hunt, Liam Muir, Riley Trickett, and Charlotte Wilson. Our field umpires, Errol Burns, Scott McLeod, Stephen Ritchie. And our emergency field umpire, Jake McLeod. And our emergency goal umpire, David House. This year we have named our Best On Ground medal, the Josh Finch medal, for the inaugural year. So congratulations to Josh for having that named after him. And I'll ask him to join me on stage to now present this to the Best On Ground for the grand final. So the winner for Best On Ground in the 2025 Dow Seniors grand final goes to Anglesea number 19, Harrison Ling.
First of all, I'd like to thank Amos. You had a great season. Pretty much all your teams were in the grand final, so it's a credit to you. So, yeah, thanks, guys. To all the supporters, I've only been here for 1 year, but 26 is a long time. So, thanks for coming out. And to the boys, we're going to remember this forever. And I just can't wait for the next few days.
I'd now like to ask Geelong Amateurs coach Riley Kershaw to come and say a few words.
Yeah, look, first off, absolutely amazing by the Anglesea Footy Club. You're up against the wall all year to where you were from mid-year, so to get to where you are now, played your final, you probably would have played 8 or 9 finals in a row, so absolutely outstanding by you guys, so well done. You enjoy it, you deserve it. To our guys, it's a long year, we worked hard, but you just got to play the grand final day, and we didn't today, so to all the fans and volunteers and whatnot that make our footy easy, thank you. We'll be back. We'll do it again, but no guarantees. But yeah, we'll be back trying our arse off to get here. So thanks, guys. Well done.
To now come and present the Premiership medals, I'd like to ask President Paul Nigro from Anglesea to come up and present his players. So number 3, Simon Umbers. Number 4, Aidan Grass. Number 7, Noah Collins. Number 8, Dylan Featon. Number 10, Tevin Noffey. Number 11, Lachlan Smith. Number 15, Camden Hutchinson. Number 17, Charlie Lawless. Number 18, Max Bergona. Number 19, Harrison Ling. Number 21, Jordan Harrison. Number 26, Sam Leeds. Number 27, Will Batson. Number 33, Dale Kerr. Number 38, Josh King. Number 42, Declan Everett. Number 44, Noah McGregor Dawson. Number 46, Ike Hardman. Number 50, James Gray. Number 24, Ethan Barry. Your captain, number 6, James Carr. And your coach, number 1, Jordan Karras. And number 14, Jack Walters. I'd now like to ask Jordan to say a few words.
All right, firstly to Ammo's boys, Kirsch, Lloydie, Faz, you guys have been the best side all year. You guys should be really proud of yourselves. You're a great bunch of fellas. Played always in the spirit of the game. And last year I stood up here and got told that you got to lose one to win one, and I've got no doubt you guys will learn some stuff from today, and you guys will be a force to come. So you guys should be really proud of yourselves. Well done, boys. Good stuff. To our boys, Jesus Christ. Special community, special club. So proud of you boys, honestly. I don't tell you boys enough, but I seriously love you boys, and we've just got something together forever now. So we'll enjoy it tonight. I'm so fucking proud of you boys.
I'd now like to introduce Annabelle Lim from Dow to come and present the 2025 Premiership Cup to Anglesea Football Club.
All in.
Give it to us.